intrepid group of ostensibly professional adventuring types on a quest for divinity.
Professional? Wow,
Did
that's
not-
awfully kind of you.
Question any of the strange happenings whatsoever and just decided, fuck it, we'll just roll with it. And so they did.
I feel like there was a lot of questioning, to be honest.
Just not good questions.
Is the boat evil? I suppose. It is definitely a valid question for such type. Having arrived, they use their blessed black flips to bless themselves and to... what's the other thing? Advantage on dex throws.
And initiative.
Initiative, yes. Dex.
And athletics.
No, athletics is a strength check, sir. Don't you even try. Whereupon, they yeeted themselves into a hole. Well, everybody except for Mr. Wilfred, who quickly scuttled back to the boat and then burned it to the fucking ocean, because Mr. Wilfred, that's just the way Mr. Wilfred rolls.
No, he didn't.
Trip.
It's the
As
one
much
way.
as he wanted to, Grazgor kind of grabbed hold of everybody when we jumped in.
Well, for all you know, it was just Mr. Wilfred's robot all along. So,
Scary.
you find mental gin. Find yourself plummeting through a formless, shapeless dark. It is neither hot, it is neither cold. It simply is. Sound around yourselves is muffled. And for a moment, even though you were all bear-hugged and yeeted into said portal by your rather orcish companion, not that it's his fault, unfortunately, soon you lose even your sense of touch. And you simply find yourselves falling.
Campaign
No
over.
sight, no sound, nothing. And while you plummet, those of you who have been having a wonderful conversation with the inhabitants of said area hear a voice. Shrimp. Brian. Brian, the voice that you have come to know as your god, whispers in your voice, oil slick on water. I'm so pleased, my daughter, that you've taken this final leap of... Soon the two of us will be face to face, you humans say. We will have a long talk. Shrimp, have you still got your detect invisibility spell running?
Not sure. How long was it between us being on the boat and me casting it and getting here? Because I remember it was like the first conversation I had with the thing. Like when I saw the Orby arcane eye thing float around.
The Orby Arcana. Okay, so that's not running anymore.
Probably not. It's only an hour.
Okay, it's only an hour. Brother, aren't you excited to be returning back to the fold after so long spending your time with these creatures? And as you boys plummet, the dark gradually starts to lighten, and you see deep below you a cavern carved from oceanic rock, dimly lit by some unseen light. A light shining from a pool. Beneath it, tendrils, or even tentacles, lighting up the entirety of the cavern that you fall into. Gents are falling in over here. The entire cavern covered in pale, dry stone. Enormous pillars rising up on either side, holding up a roof far above you, vaulted, carved, and art. You can hear water gently swirling just out of sight. You do not see anything. You do not get wet. But audio warbles strangely. distorted. On the floor, Brian, you look down and you see words carved in a multitude of languages into the very rock of this oceanic layer that you have plummeted into. All praising the great old one, the tentacled one, the herald of madness, the great priest. All deify your god
Mhm.
in thousands of different hands and thousands of different scripts, some angular, some smooth, some crudely carved into the stone, others neatly incised, tools and specialist devices. And standing at the far end, you see stone, rough-hewn, natural-looking, forming a series of platforms linked by steps. And at the very top, a stone table. Before it, some kind of ramp or lip of stone leading over an enormous pit from which emits this glow, undulating and rippling across the cavern that you're currently standing. The cavern itself, simply empty, save for a single object. An enormous machine of bronze, iron, and bone set up before this ramp. In it, many small holes, some large, some smaller. For those amongst you familiar with the stones, all of them suspiciously sized, that are waiting one last component. The very top of this metallic device, you see a pale purple stone, much like your own, fist size, set and undulating slowly, flickering light around it. Dais with the unusual table picking up this purple light and having an almost opalescent sheen. As you drop down out of the darkness, stone below, all of you now hear the voice. Welcome, children. Thank you. Thank you for bringing us that which we have craved. You
Can we
will
tell
be
which direction the voice
richly
is coming from?
awarded. The voice seems to be echoing
Hmm.
from all directions. As far as you could tell, you could try and make a perception check to try and narrow down exactly where in this room it is.
I will assist.
Sorry, that was a D12.
D12, not well known for their ability to roll a D20.
19.
19. The voice seems to be standing near the mechanical device up on the top. Come, give yourselves to our Lord. Walk forward. Do not be afraid. This is the beginning. All of you are blessed to have made it this far.
I suppose we should move forward then.
I know, he sounds awfully evil.
Well, that voice is coming from that general direction, so if...
We'll shoot at some in that way then.
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Next to the device, you see an unusually flickering statue. Out of sync. Like an old video that's just stuttering and flickering. One moment there, and one moment gone. Of a obsidian form. Out of focus, but waiting. Familiar. Feel drawn to.
That statue up there next to that machine doohickey don't look too good. Me thinks it may not just be a statue. So, careful about that.
Can we see it wibbly wobbling?
You don't see anything.
What
Statue.
statue?
We don't. Well,
Well, yeah, to the right of that, the machine thingamabob.
don't
You know,
see anything.
it's right there. I point at it.
Shrimp, have you been drinking?
You know I can.
Shrimp, you feel somebody put their hand on your shoulder. One
No,
hand.
Jesus.
And a voice right next to your ear. Brother, do you not recognize yourself?
I look down. Look, yeah, no, I recognize myself. I don't know what that thing is.
Shrimp
What?
is talking to himself again.
Seems
Shrimp,
that
who are you talking to?
your
I don't know. You
journey
friends?
to this plane has been harsh. I'm sorry for that. Father deemed you strong enough. We needed you, just like we needed one of these mortals. The female to your left.
Where to put it?
We needed you to bring a part of us here. And we needed the female to bring some of the mortal to us. And both of you have performed your roles admirably. You should be proud. Father is pleased.
Shrimp, what's happening?
I don't know. Your friends aren't fun. Keep talking to me like I'm the brother or something. But I don't remember that ever happening. I mean, I'm a robo thing. How the hell could I even have family?
I'm gonna burn another divine sense.
Okay. And you're looking for fiends and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, good and evil, and
Just pick up aberration.
a celestial fiend and undead.
Does it pick up good and evil specifically, or just those?
It
three
says
types?
it says as an action you can detect good and evil. I don't know if
Mhm.
that's like step 1 or if it's specified later as celestial fiend and undead.
Let me have a look. I think good and evil is actually a spell, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it says here, as an action, you can detect good and evil. And
Period.
then it says, until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. I'm
So-
guessing it means that you can do both. You can detect good and evil, and then in addition to that, you have until the end of your next turn. So that would be a in combat perspective kind of thing. You can detect anything affected by Hallow, or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover. I'm guessing that bit is meant to be used in combat because it's turn based.
I'm having a look quickly to see if I see for you. Because I know there's a detect good and evil spell, which is a first level divination. You know what? I'm going to rule that the first part that says detect evil and good refers to the spell. Why not? So let's have a look. For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Alright. Grazgor. You activate your divine sense. Not unlike sonar, a ping of almost invisible greenish energy washes out from you in every direction. And you see directly behind Shrimp, or sense directly behind Shrimp, creature standing, unseen, whispering over Shrim's shoulder into his ear. Just
Do I see like the creature, or do I just see like an emanation of? There's
You know it's
a
there.
being.
You don't see it, but you sense there's something there.
A blob of evil.
There's a blob of evil.
I'm going to pop a divine sense as well. Am I seeing the same thing? Am I perceiving the same thing that Razgor is?
Oh yes.
And it's definitely something evil.
It's not evil. It's simply an aberration. In fact,
Alright.
Brian, for you, it's very familiar. Feels much like when you commune to your Lord, when He's answered your prayer, given you peace of mind. Brother, I see these creatures are attempting to locate me.
I sort of I sort of look at the source of this thing as like, are you an emissary of my lord?
I am his child. You hear in your voice, in your head.
Yeah. And are you speaking to my companion?
But of course, we are family. It has been too long since we have been reunited.
How are you family of both my lord and my companion? My companion is as far from human as is possible to be.
As is your god. We are both created by him. The form you see before you is simply one. He was, unfortunately, cursed to bear for the duration of the visit to your.
Would you
It's
be
not his
would you be willing
pre-form.
to show yourself to all my companions?
Make a persuasion check.
Oof, no. Yeah,
How much
no,
you
that was a 1. That's well, look, he might roll a 1 on like sense motive, in which case he's, it was 4.
That depends. I sense a certain amount of hostility from some of your members.
Showing yourself would ease their minds. At the moment, they are confused and anxious.
Events
Because
had
only
to
2
be
of us can.
engineered to bring you to this place. But very well. And those of you looking at Shrimp currently see the tentacled face horror, much like the one you fought under the Dwarven Hold, or Dwarven Keep, I should say, materialize out of thin air behind your companion Shrimp. Hands laid on his shoulders, affectionately.
Everyone in favor of turfing Brienne off of a cliff because she's drawn us into a trap, just raise your hands.
Cleve raises both hands.
I think we have a majority. This is a quorum. Come on, boys.
Didn't the creatures in the dwarf dungeon or whatever attack Brienne too? Didn't she like go down?
Did, yes.
Okay, well, now that we can actually see what it looks like, and this is the thing that I've now been speaking to, is you were what attacked us in the Dwarven City.
I do recall you attacking first. It was simply self-defense.
You could have said something.
I did. I tried to hold a civilized discourse with your companion. Unfortunately, you seemed ill-disposed towards conversation at the time. But that is all behind us now. In fact, I have you to thank for returning me to father. His
What did I do?
chastisement. He looks at you a bit funny. Why, you banished me, of course, from your mortal will. And father had an extended talk with me. It where I saw my failings and I have sought to correct them. Now
So
you're
you will
here.
not. You have no plans to attack us.
Why no, I'm
No.
simply waiting for your delivery of the rest of the stone.
He only attacks innocent children for amusement. Remember, Brian, this is the same creature who slaughtered the child in your care.
It was necessary,
That was an innocent life.
but necessary nonetheless.
I find that difficult to believe, that the taking of a child's life would be necessary.
If we had not done so, you would not be on your current path. If you were not on your
How
current
could
path,
you-
you would have not returned your stones to us.
How would you know that we would not be on this path?
Father is infinitely more wise than you or I.
Damn.
I still don't trust you. But
Trust
we
is
are
not
here.
required. Simply your compliance. You've come
And if-
this far. Do you refuse step the last few steps on the path laid out for you by your god? I would find it hard to believe that you would do so.
And if she does refuse?
Well, that would be a terrible way.
I asked you this question before, and you have yet to answer to my satisfaction. Where is the... Prove to me that you are an emissary of my god.
You sure about that, Eric?
What I'm really appreciating here is this cultist of Cthulhu who's like, my god's an ancient thing that wants to
She
destroy
thinks-
all of humanity, and then you're like,
No, she thinks Cthulhu is awesome and puppy dogs and trying to save humanity from the nasty shit.
that's only because she fell on her head about 8 times when she was very young. Like the rest of us can tell.
Very well.
Show
Come
me a
with me.
sign.
Walk with me, child. Father is yonder. Let us go have discourse with them.
I think Wilfred is going to
Well,
start
they-
looking at his robot to see if he can overload a robot as well.
Beep boop. Fuck Cthulhu.exe initiated.
My robot is that nuke from the end of the what's that one
Pacific
with the
Rim.
kaiju?
Pacific
go.
Rim. The best movie. The creature
Was
turns
he-
its back and starts climbing down the rock and walking up towards the rock, the stone dais set at the end of the cavern. Brian, stopping every few feet to beckon you along. Come. What are the rest of you guys doing while this is going on?
Mr. Wilfred is literally tinkering in the back of. He's opened up the back of his robot. He gestures to Shrimp.
What?
If I start,
If Shrimp looks in the back, he sees that Mr. Wilfred is jerry rigging a mechanism in the back of the robot that will touch crystals together if they're screwed in place on command.
Oh, that's pretty evil.
I'm putting my 2 in there. If you want to add any, feel free, but otherwise.
Yeah, so that's fine for now. I mean,
No,
that
I'm not.
makes it pretty nice.
It's not gonna do it now. It's just contingency
Which-
plan.
Which two are you putting in there?
Oh
Father?
god.
Oh, my green one and my cyan one.
Oh no. Okay.
They're not touching yet. No,
I know,
I understand
I'm
this,
just-
but
I know, I'm just bringing up the spreadsheet. It's all fine. Brascor, what are you doing?
can we have
I'm
that
standing
spreadsheet?
with the party. I'm torn right now.
Can we get a look at that spreadsheet there, Griffey? Can you send that to us in a PDF?
Sure. Afterwards.
If Brienne started moving, I'd grab her by the arm and tell her,
No.
you can't trust this thing.
She's not.
You know what
moving
this
it
is.
because
You don't want to admit it, but
I know what
You-
this is, and it scares me because it says it claims that it serves my god.
well, either it's not what it it says it is. So your god's not what you thought it was. Either way, we know this creature has no good intentions for us or anybody else. You know what we need to do.
I do.
Sharon, what are you doing during this?
I'm just wondering, mostly wondering if this squid thing is just accidentally full of shit and I ain't no brother it is. Like, I don't remember this. This isn't likely. I've been bamboozled.
Brian, while you're having your
I'm-
discourse with Razgor and Shrimp,
Yeah.
you are investing. The creature reaches the top of the dais. It turns back and says, well, don't be scared. Come this far. And then you see it take its right hand, raise it above its head, and make a tearing gesture like it's ripping a drape from a window. And all of you now see the black stone inert humanoid golem shell standing next to the machine.
Yeah. The
Come,
last golems
brother.
he used were pussies.
Oh no.
Does that look anything like that horrible statue thing we've had in those dream sequence?
Oh, yeah.
sites?
It looks
Oh, that's not
exactly
good.
the same.
Oh,
Come,
that's
brother.
not good.
Let me help you back into your old skin. Aren't you
That is-
uncomfortable wearing that crude form?
I mean, it is pretty crude.
Indeed.
Why
It
are
was
you wearing that
necessary.
pantsuit?
I'm apologize for the necessity of it, but, well, had you not done so, we would not be where we are. Come.
What was the... I don't believe you in the slightest. I don't remember any of this brother bullshit. Where did this even come from?
Your form cannot dream. You're made of metal, not flesh. And yet, you have been having such interesting dreams, haven't you?
Slight memory issues. It's nothing weird. Random noise.
He's messing with your head, Shrimp.
You need simply lay your palm on the chest of this vessel, and you will be as you once were, the great herald of the machine, striding the surface of stars, striding the surface of worlds, bringing the message of our Lord to all who need hear it.
Dear Lord, for the thing supposed to be a squid, they ain't no machine I've ever heard of.
The celestial machine, my brother, the eternal clockwork, the cycle in the star, the one that puts all in motion, the one who knows all, sees all, and wants favored son to return to the fold. Your onerous task is done, and lay aside your burden and rest.
What task was I...
Son.
Okay, let's argue for a second that I actually believe that. What task would I have actually been supposed to do here?
To provide an anchor, a way for our Lord to gain access to this realm. A
How
tiny
did I do
shard
that?
by simply existing, cast down from the heavens above. Did you not think to question how you came to be where your consciousness returns?
I mean, I didn't really give it too much thought. I was just like, oh hey, I'm conscious. Hey, what's this?
Indeed. Miracle, some might even say. Inanimate matter given life and purpose for the betterment of all.
Betterment of all. That seemed to be a lot of like murder and destruction of planets in those streams. It doesn't seem like betterment for all.
You see
He's-
merely the small scale, not the largest.
He's not standing here anymore, is he?
Now he's moved up to
Okay.
stand next to Shrimp.
Well, Shrimp's potential new body.
Or old body, some might say.
Did he do any mind magic?
Who?
Only 5.
Yes.
This dude. He was taking
Yes.
over people's minds. Okay.
A lot of mind magic, in fact, suspiciously similar to Shrimp's, in fact.
I mean, not like pew pew my magic, like you are my slave, my magic. More,
Mental compulsion, that kind of thing. No.
yeah, compulsions.
Not that you know.
Not in the fight we had.
Not in a fight.
Sinister brain hurting magic
Just sinister brain hurting magic.
and teleporting.
And teleport. Come. Why do you fear now? Come this far. You willfully climbed on the vessel that brought you here.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna be spooky elder god things.
Understandable. But you should be happy. Joyous.
Spooky, scary, elder god things.
You've returned home. Why do you hesitate? Look at this one.
That's where- yeah.
Brienne. She didn't hesitate. She has killed many. to Get to where she is now.
So she did kill the child.
Come, brother.
Rasgor
Slot your
County.
stones into this device. Let us be done with this. What's it, Rasgor?
Rasgor just walks forward a little bit, climbs down the. I guess that's the ledge there,
Mm-hmm.
and just slowly starts walking forward.
Okay. I turn
Get shit done.
to Wilfred, and I put all of the stones I have, except mine, the one I spawned with, and I give them to Wilfred. You'll know what to do with these. It's the only thing.
Oh yes,
I'll bring them
yes.
back.
Mr. Wolford smiles with the look of someone who was on the Manhattan Project and like big flashes.
Alright, well, we'll see if this whole thing about memories is true. We'll see if you're just lying piece of shit or something. Try to bamboozle me, and I go up all the way up to the thing, and Timothy says and touch it.
Mr. Wolford pats his robot on the back now that everything's bolted up and closed and comes forward.
Oh no. Oh no. Lady, as you get closer to the mechanical device in front and the stone form, you see the machine has got a lot of places just waiting for an object to be inserted.
Yeah,
All
I'm
of them
covering
perfectly
Raz.
sized. For
Raz, I'm covering you with my crossbow. Just FYI.
You guys see Shrimp walk up and lay his palm, hands down, on the black stone chest of the body in front of him. Shrimp, you go limp as your consciousness is sucked out of your body into the one ahead of you. You're treated with the sensation of waking up on a lazy Sunday afternoon, warm sunlight. Your limbs creaking a little bit, stiff from a good sleep. Images flood your mind. Yourself striding through a burning boulevard. Metallic, steel, wolf-like creatures bounding into a crowd backed up against a wall, slaughtering them indiscriminately. You look down at your hand. Hunks of meat embedded in the knuckles and wrist joints of your hand. You see a portal in the distance activate with a flash. A multitude of people peering through it before it collapses with a shuddering crash. Your thoughts are, no. None may escape. And then you find yourself standing in front of the body again. Looking at the blank eye sockets and its inert form. This is your body.
So, okay, so I am in the thingamabob.
You're still looking at it currently, or you're not in it currently.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely you. Or was you. You see now? Are your fears laid to rest? All is as it ought be.
Yeah, I mean, that's it's pretty obviously me.
Indeed. Cast aside your form and join me.
Shrimp.
Father is waiting. And he
Pretty
turns
safe to say if this
halfway
guy's
and gestures at the pool behind him, where you can see undulating tentacles in the light below. Indistinct. Mercifully unclear. You get the idea that staring directly at whatever lurks in the pool below drive you utterly mad. Break your sanity and leave it shattered.
When I touched the golem thing that is actually my old body, did I feel like I would lose control? Do I feel like there's like threads attached, or like there's a? Do I feel like I would basically have somebody trying to control me, or would I feel like I would be myself again, like individual?
You feel like you'd be part of a greater whole. Shrimp and not shrimp.
Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I kind of just like being me now. And how heavy does this thing look?
Which one? The stone body? The obsidian one?
Yeah.
Really heavy. Like dense.
No, but my point is, like, I probably couldn't tip it over into the water.
I mean, you can certainly try, but you're not exactly the specimen of masculine muscularity.
Damn. That was going to be also dramatic. I'd like, kick it into the water and be like, I like being me now, asshole.
I mean,
Come on, let
I
him
still
have
think
his
you
dramatic
Strong.
moment.
I still think you should try.
Come on. Come on, Mr. Ian. Let Shrimp have his dramatic moment. Let him have a hero moment.
Actually, goddammit. I don't have, I was going to say, I could also, use Tensor's transformation and then just knock it over with my extra strength, but I'd rather do that whole thing and stuff with the haste combined.
Try
Come on.
anyway. You
Come,
never know.
female. Come slot your stone into this device.
Kinky.
I no longer have a stone.
I sense a selection of them
Not
in
in
your
my
group's
possession.
employ.
Not in my
That
possession.
crude device over there. And he gestures at Mr. Wilfred's device. He's a walking friend. Retrieve them. Blot them in. Come one with our Lord. Don't you wish to be done with this tiresome ordeal? For everyone to have plenty. For the world to become even. Equal. Done.
So, the machine on the left, right? It had a crystal on it.
Mm-hmm. A purple one slotted into the top of it.
Does it look mobile? Like, does
What
it look if I tried to pull it, it would come out, or does it look like it's been like? Is it like clamped in, or does it look like it has a force pulling it down?
It's set in a recessed socket currently.
Okay, I'll kind of like move closer to it, like gently, like touching the machine and like all the holes, and then slowly trying to make my way up there to the top thing, and then try and yank it out.
I've been slowly,
Make a
like,
sleight of
stepping
hand
forwards.
check, lady. Try and be a sneaky break to do that without getting noticed. Razgor, you say you've been wandering up the rocks
Yeah, it's
slowly.
like
Yeah.
a real slow sidestep, like a
Wait,
cat's
what were
puppy
the things
almost.
for the dexterity back thing?
I believe it does.
Yeah,
You should have advantage on it.
Okay.
What is Mr. Wilfred doing? And Cleef doing during this conversation?
Mr. Wolford
they're
is just
having?
just watching. To be honest, there's not much Mr. Wolford's gonna just do by himself.
Clue's like watching a tennis match, just like watching Star Bastard, Shrimp, Star Bastard, Shrimp, Brienne, Star Bastard.
Star bastard. What did you roll, lady?
I rolled a 6.
That is.
Oh no.
did I say I cast protection from good and evil on Brienne or myself?
Brienne.
Probably should have done
You
it myself.
see, shouldn't as you reach up for the gem, there's a slight static discharge near it. Zzz. As you get a slight little jolt, just like 1 point of electric damage. As you try and pull out the stone, and you see him glance to the side. Brother, we're supposed to be putting them in the device, not moving.
Yeah, right. I just wanted to close a look.
Understandable.
I lie horribly.
So,
What
bring the
happened
stones.
was-
then. Bring the stones, slot them in, and let the song commence. Enough of what do these humans call it? Stalling, I believe. I believe your questions have been answered to your satisfaction. Now it is time to act.
What are we gonna do, folks?
Brienne, is this what you want from your god? Death and destruction, ending your worlds.
And to
No.
look like that.
My god was
Well,
not destroyed.
then that's good enough for me. How do we want to do this? Spells, or do I just want to Hulk out and try and punch him again?
For dramatic effect, the Hulk out and punching.
Okay. While he's all talking, I want to just actually let's try and do this subtly. I try and cast haste on myself without drawing too much attention.
Stealth
He's
check.
talking to me, so
Sleight of
his
hand.
attention on me, isn't it?
Sleight of hand, little man.
Sleight of hand. Do I have advantage on this one as well, or no?
It is a dex check, so yes.
Okay.
Excuse me.
That is a sleight of hand. Oh, okay, I have no bonuses, so that's a 14.
Enough.
Okay. Then I cast Tensor's Transformation on myself.
Okay. So with a muttered word under your breath, you complete the incantation. You feel energy surge into your bones, imbuing you with strength, speed, and skill.
Alright, then I would like to take out my quarterstaff and try and use it as a lever to dunk the obsidian thing into the water.
Okay. Alrighty, so I would like you all to roll initiative just for this, so we can do surprise rounds and all that good stuff.
With
And
advantage.
then with advantage. Ah, 24,
Well, I'd say
Hippo, that is
Unknown
disgusting.
command.
21.
Oh,
Because you're just rascal.
apparently I'd get to the system tab somehow instead of the game chat.
Of course. So we've got Cleef,
I'm
and we
hacking.
have Wilfred, and
I'm making-
then we've got Razgor,
I'm gonna watch
And
this.
then we have Shrimp. And then we have Brienne, yeah?
Yep.
Then I need to roll initiative for these boys quickly. Moment.
They can
Right,
choose
there's
to go
one
last.
of them.
Boys. Aww. that's
Now,
not nearly
now that
credible.
detection spell does last a whole minute. So if there's
Yeah.
more than him while I was walking around, I would have spotted them too.
What's the range on it?
A 60,000.
30 feet,
Uh,
isn't it?
60 feet. 60
60.
feet.
60 feet. We'll see in a moment whether or not you picked up anything. Don't think you did. We'll see. So this is gonna be up here.
I wanted to add temporary hit points to myself. Oh, there it is.
That is going to slot in right there between Wilfred and Escor.
Before we start, I want you to delete whatever dice you have and draw new ones.
I tell you what. I tell you
Oh,
what.
yeah.
Tell you what. Where are my dice? Where are my dice? Note cards, character links, steins. Tell you what. Here are all the dice I normally use.
Why do you have so many fucking dice?
Because creatures have multi-attack and things, bruh. Like, that's why. There. Days gone. Are you happy now?
Jesus.
They have multi-attack and stuff, okay? So that's why I say, like, it's not even always a case of just the same dice. It's, you know, art of the DM cards.
I'm
Something
watching the systems commands too. See if you're typing in roll 20.
Okay, so that's the creatures. Okay, so you guys say 60 feet. So let me just see where Asgore is in relation to everybody quickly. 60 feet. So that's going to be 15, so I guess 12 squares in either direction, right?
And Ian's also got it active.
So that's out of range. Range. Where's pretty in? Yeah, that's not pretty in range as far as you can tell. Okay, so Liddy, gonna give you a surprise round while this boy is still busy monologuing quite happily. What is your course of action?
Dunk the obsidian thing into the water. Either
Alrighty.
using the quarterstaff I have, which is now magical, I think.
Okay,
Because of
make
this.
a strength check for me, please.
Okay.
You get advantage now with Tensors, or how does it
Yes, I do. Actually, do I have any? So 17.
work? 17. Alrighty. You guys see your very scrawny wizard companion suddenly, like, walk up to this statue, take his staff and just jam it in beneath the legs and just, like, leverage and try and yeet it off the side of the cliff. And you can go, brother, what are you? And then just all he gets out before Lady just flings this enormous stone form off of the lid into the water with an enormous splash. And you see it disappearing beneath the surface. Water bubbles coming up from it as it plummets deep down beneath the surface, Liddy.
Yay.
Alright.
Clee's like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh snap!
Movement.
no, you did!
Does this count as an action or an attack?
Movement and bonus action remaining.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Just, I might as well move here to threaten him. Can I do anything sweet? No, that's fine. Well, bonus action is gone because of haste. Oh, right, I have an extra attack from haste.
Woo! Smash!
Throw him in!
Actually, yeah. I don't want to know. I don't actually want to shove him into it. We don't know what will happen to him if he goes into the pool. He might even get powered up. Yeah, no, I just attack him.
Okay, what's your attack roll, buddy?
Put me roll for it. That's a 17. Oh,
A hit.
shit. I accidentally clicked them. And then I deal. Oh shit. Actual mighty attacks. Let me look up my what D I have. I have 1d8 plus
D8.
2d12s for the Tensors transformation.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I actually get to re-roll that because that's psychic damage.
That's illegal.
That's 18 points of damage. Was there any extra damage from this? No.
You guys just see Shrimp lever this thing in, and then with almost supernatural speed, well, I guess real supernatural speed since he's hasted, almost teleport in front of him, and then just slam his quarterstaff into the face of the tentacled monster, who just recoils backwards, clutching his face at this unexpected attack from his family member.
Brother, unfortunately, I like being me.
This
And
is
I'm not going to join and lose my freedom to some fucking creature who believes comfort is the best way to the future. I believe in change.
Change! Oh no, it's Zange. Cleve, your turn.
This kind of seems like a family issue. Maybe we should step back and let Shrimp take care of this.
like some
That seems
Metal
reasonable.
Gear Solid shit. Cleve's like, well, I guess we're doing this. Moves up a little bit, like to here, and then he's gonna
Alright.
laser beam the bad man.
Sure, attack roll.
Oh god, where is it? That's 21.
Phew, it's a hit. It's gonna be how it's gonna be today, huh?
Did he heal while we fought?
And that's 24 points of necrotic damage, and he needs to make a DC 15 con save.
Several. Okay, con save. 17.
I use a luck dice and make him re-roll it.
11.
He fails it.
Okay, so he has no idea now. He is currently blinded in regards to trying to see you. Alrighty, is there anything else Cleve would like to do?
No.
Goddamn luck dice. Alright. That's Cleve. Who's next up after Cleve? Mr. Wolfred. What's Mr. Wolfred doing?
Mr. Wolford will come around here. I'm gonna plinkety plink with my crossbow.
That thing doesn't really plink so much as plonk.
Well, I'm gonna plonkety plonk with my crossbow.
Alright. So, shot from Mr. Wilfred, firing crossbow.
Thankfully, I get to fire twice. Hold on, I just need to check with my attack.
It's all
He's
good.
he's only blind to Cleef, right?
That's correct.
24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
Oh wow, and the second one being 14.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Don't forget your blessed dice, hey guys. It's extra d4 on your attack rolls.
Oh yeah.
16 to hit.
That's unfortunately still a miss, sir.
I thought so. For 10 points damage.
Oof. Alrighty,
Chunk.
crossbow bolt. Chunk. Punches into him, staggering him backward. Tentacles at his mouth, flailing around in distress at this very uncouth attack, this unexpected attack from his very own
Unexpected
family.
betrayal.
Unexpected betrayal from his very own family member. Alrighty, his turn.
He was just trying to give you an upgrade.
Yanks
man,
the
jeez.
crossbow out from the tentacles where it was embedded and throws it to the ground, and looks at you with a look of disappointment. Shrimp. Very well. And you see him hawk a bunch of purplish blood onto the ground from where the crossbow impaled him in the tentacles. If that is the way you want it to be, then I guess we will simply take the stones from you. Brethren, take them. And suddenly the room grows darker. The light from the pool momentarily dimming. Everything becoming a very dim half-light. As you see forms start to flicker and appear out of the air all around you. Creatures who are familiar and yet not familiar. Brian, you
Yeah?
feel a presence manifest behind you.
Oh,
How many of these do we need? 3, eh?
Oh, why you gotta put him by me?
Well, I mean, it's all good. Don't worry, buddy.
Guys,
And
let me
then-
know when you want me to initiate Operation They're not going to take me alive.
If things get real bad.
Probably next round.
You might want to make that a tighter specification.
If things get real bad.
Alrighty. You guys see in this flickering half-light creatures materialize, tearing and ripping their way into the reality around you. Viscous, almost slimy matter dripping from them as they attack. Brian, what is your armor class currently?
17.
17. Alrighty. Let's see, who are we all attacking with these boys? One for Brian, one for Asgore, and one for Mr. Wilfred. Wave?
Is that a does it work for aberrations? 1 second.
No. Does it work for aberration?
I don't know. I don't read good.
I don't read good.
Yeah, aberrations, celestials, elementals. Yeah. So if it's aberration, creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Target also
Which
can
is
be
you.
charmed.
Which is you. Or Brian. Brian, right?
Brian, they had
Oh,
disadvantage.
good news, Brian. Good news. Went from a natural 20 to a 6.
Thank fuck.
Mr. Rasgor.
Thanks, Raz.
By the way, Brian, that's a first level spell. You should probably repair it.
Good idea.
this one you. And Mr. Wilfred. Unfortunately, what is your armor class, sir?
16.
Okay, that's going to be an 18, sir. Creature takes a slight nibble out of thee. Oh, I need more of these dice. You take a modest 8 points of damage, piercing damage, and you must make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
8.
8. That is a fail. Alrighty, you have disadvantage. Sorry. All attacks against you until the start of the next turn have advantage. Sorry.
No.
Confounding bite. And then you guys feel a wash of energy pulse out from the creature attacking Wilfred in a 20-foot area. Everything in that area that is not an aberration has disadvantage on saving throws and attack rolls against anything that's not an aberration. These boys are going to materialize behind you, Cleve. This Mangler is going to go and use its flurry of claws, try and say hello in its native dialect. What is your armor class?
19.
19. Ooh. Okay, that's not good.
What did you roll?
27, 26, 27, 26. 4 hits. It's fine. It's not a problem. I think.
For the monsters.
You're already dead anyway.
As this creature materializes in a swarm of rending claws and slashing attacks. Oh, wait, that's times 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, plus 15, 29.
Griff, have you just killed me?
I would never do such a thing. 3 plus 7 is 9. You take 36 points of damage as the creature materializes out of the murk, claws flashing and hacking into you, hitting you 4 times. You take 7 points of slashing damage. No, pierce that. 7 points of psychic damage. God, math. It's so many attacks with so many different dice. D8 plus 4 times 4 plus 2d6. So 7 points of psychic. And then that's what? 26 points of slashing. Yeah, 26 points of slashing damage and 7 points of... No. 36 minus 7. 29 points of slashing damage and 7 points of psychic damage. Sorry, God, math. There's so many different dice for this
What was the
goddamn creature.
highest one so I can half it?
The highest one was a 6.
So what's that in total?
Redo all your math.
33 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Goddamn, I hate these things so much.
Oh, you chose to use them.
Well, I didn't realize they had an attack like that.
Just
Alrighty.
make it disappear then.
Shrimp. One of them is going to stab you in the back.
Okay.
What's your AC currently?
Good. You did 16.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess. 1, 2, 3 hits. It's 3d8 4. Oh, that's poo-poo. 17 plus 12 is 29, plus 9 plus 6. 35 points of damage.
35.
As the creature materializes behind you and just uses all its claws to just try and slice into you with as many attacks as possible to try and put you down. This creature that you have been conversing with this entire time says, "I'm truly disappointed, brother. It seems once more your companion and I need to have a conversation with each other. Last I recall, he did not enjoy it very much." Razgor, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh no.
We're gonna start the Benny Hills just music while Razgor gets chased up and down.
Plus a d4. Oh no.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7, but that's still 17.
Almost. DC 19. On a failed save, the target, along with any equipment it is wearing or carrying, is magically teleported up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space the seer can see.
Oh, fuck.
All other creatures within 10 feet of the target's original space each take 39 points of psychic damage, which means all of y'all standing around Razgor. On a successful save, the target takes... Okay, well, you didn't save, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's going to be Wilfred, Robot, and Cleef. All of you,
And these two guys.
they are immune to it. You'd think
What
I would...
bullshit's this?
They all work together. This is actually like a whole section of the creatures thing. They all work together. Okay. So, Razgor, he's going to gently drop you off.
In
That's
the water.
10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet over there. From also 60 feet above. So that's 39 plus, let's see, 2d6. So it's 5 plus, what else? 9, so 48 points of damage, Razgor. As he just folds space and you're no longer standing where you were before. He just drops you like a rock from 60 feet above to the stones below for 48 points of damage.
Rude.
I mean, you guys did come into his house and insult him.
I didn't say shit to him. That was all shrimp.
I find it interesting that you would come into my home, where I am the one who controls reality, and attempt to be so abrasive. Next up, we have Razgor. You are currently prone, sir. What would you like to do?
Just gotta check the range on something. Oh, 60 feet. So I'm going to stand up for 15 feet.
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and use 40 healing lay on hands as an action.
Mhm.
Hopefully it don't kill me again like it did last time.
We can only hope.
A move 5, 10, 15. Bonus action, I can move number 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, and that's my actions.
Alrighty. Which brings us to
What's my concentration DC?
half of 48, so 24.
And that is with bless.
Well, you'll have to roll.
I mean, does bless apply to that?
It's a Constitution saving throw. Place
Okay.
applied to saving throws, then yes. If it doesn't, then no. God damn it, Blaze. I'm just going to change that spell at this point.
14 plus 7, 24.
Then you pass. You
Exactly
managed to
half.
maintain- Exactly half. You managed to maintain concentration. Very nicely done. which is going to take us to Shrimp. Shrimp,
Hey, yellow.
hi.
I would like to smack the dude in front of me. No, he's trying to stab me from behind.
Oh, okay, you want to say
Yeah. Just gonna want to keep slapping the brute in front of me.
well,
And so plus attack rolls as well?
no, yes. Whenever a
Okay.
target makes an attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. That is 15 for the first attack.
Miss, unfortunately.
Okay. That's 19 plus 1, 20.
That's a hit.
And the last attack, which is the extra from haste. Oof, that's a miss again.
Are you rolling that with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So 1 hit.
One hit. Alrighty, roll the damages for me.
I rolled 17.
It's a hit. Is it damages, eh?
Yeah, 17 damage.
That's a lot of damage. Alrighty. See the creature cringe away as you slam your staff into it, trying to fend you off with its bare hands. And then, like mid-attack, as you bring the staff down, you see it hold up both hands, palms upwards, and a staff materialize inside of them, which is used to block one of the attacks, but in your hasted form, you just slam around it into his knees, almost knocking him prone. And he hisses out in pain as you slam the quarterstaff into him once more. Brother, you would not have to resort to some unseemly displays such as this had you simply returned to your old self. You would be able to rend me limb from limb with naught but your hand.
And lose myself? Join with your god again?
Brian, your turn.
Hey, gonna take the Dawn Hammer and gonna hit this thing that's in front of me. Okay, well, actually, first thing I'm gonna do, bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Alright.
And that gives me an extra D. Casting it as a first level spell. Then I'm going to burn a 4th level spell slot for Divine Smite.
Okay.
Well, depends. First, I'm going to try and hit it. So, 2 attacks with my hammer, and I roll the attacks with advantage, eh?
Do
Hippo?
you? Why would you
No.
roll them with it?
No, okay.
Something to do with the dexterity thing that Hippo has.
Sigh.
Sorry, I wasn't sure. So, okay, we roll for attack. Both attacks. Oh, that's not good. That's 3, that's 11.
It's a hit.
Oh, 11 and 4, 8 and 4 is 12, and 8 is 20 to hit.
That's also a hit.
So, first attack
Mm-hmm.
is 30 points of damage,
Okay.
of
You
which
just slam the hammer into it, and you see the creature disintegrate into ash as you hit it,
cool.
drifting to the floor and leaving naught but a greasy spot. Killing it.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna turn around. Can I still move an attack to get my second attack in, or
Yes. Sure.
move up there to that one and get the second attack? That was 20 to hit.
Let's see. Manglers. Yeah. Still a hit.
And this time I'm only going to burn a 2nd level spell slot.
Right.
$19, that's 23 damage.
Alrighty. Second one. Slam the hammer to it. Flares with light, and the creature disintegrates. Its incorporeal form torn apart, not managing to maintain its hold on its form in this reality. Anything else?
That was bonus action and action. That's Yeah, that's about all I can do.
Okay, Cleef. What are you doing?
Cleef is going to bonus action to disengage from that bad,
Mm-hmm.
and then attempt to stab the big bastard.
Why would you do this?
Because he's evil.
That's rude.
Does Cleef get to do his sneak attack bullshit there?
Let's see. Target is blinded, which means automatically fails any check requiring sight. Disadvantage. You have advantage, Cleef, because he's blind to you.
Yay!
Well, and I'm engaging it.
I don't
that
get
too.
advantage because of that. That just lets me do sneak attack.
Oh, no, I
Pain and
thought
agony.
you were talking about the conditions for sneak attack.
No. It is currently blinded.
I rolled 2 14s, which would be
Okay.
like a 20 something.
That's a hit. It has an AC of 17.
Okay. Ba-da-ba-da. Collate my dice.
Good thing it wasn't a crit.
What do you
Pity.
How much health have these guys got?
3.
3.
It's rude.
So that's 30 points of damage,
Damn!
and
But wait, there's more.
is this enemy within 5 foot of the bad?
No.
Okay, then nothing
Feet
happens.
away. Well, as you plunge your dagger into his squishy squid-like flesh, he cries out as the blade enters it. And then you see reality itself rip. As you plunge your dagger into that creature, killing it instantly. The draconic
Oh,
blade
thank you.
flashing almost white red as it plunges into that creature, leaving him unscathed in a new position. Anything else, Cleef?
Nope, that's it.
Wilfred, your turn.
Mr. Wolfred, sensing the heavy breathing behind him, is first going to plonk this monster over here twice.
Moist. That's a hit.
Yep.
That's also a hit.
Fantastic. First for 15,
Oof. Okay.
and then for 6.
21 damage. Nice.
And
Alright.
then Mr. Wolfred is going to make tracks with my robot friend.
Make a. Actually, you don't have to make anything. They just get an attack of opportunity against you. Hold on. Let me see how much they smack you for. Luckily, he only has his combat staff that Lady had him pull out. AC, Mr. Wilfred?
16.
16, 11, so it's 19 to hit. Alrighty. It's not so bad. D6 plus 6. So 8. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. You run away from him.
Okay.
And another 16 points of psychic damage. And you need to make a constitution saving throw for me, please, sir. Try and run away from him.
9.
Did you
Fortunately,
add
that is-
your bless?
It's not going to be enough, even with the blaze dice.
Roll a
As
12 and 10 on your
unfortunately,
bless.
as you try and run away from this boy, he smacks you with his staff. And you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn. You cannot take actions or reactions. You are on the ground, insensate,
And I could-
overwhelmed by sensory information.
I couldn't get my robot to drag me away?
Unfortunately, as you try and get away, he pops you on the head before you get to give him a
Oh
a
dear.
command. Alrighty. So that's their reaction. Everything. Okay, creature's turn. You guys have managed to kill most of them. That's rude.
So they give up.
Yes, they give up on trying to keep you alive. Okay. The priest is going to rip and tear at your robot, Mr. Milfred.
That's
What
not
is
very
the
nice.
AC of your robot friend?
You're gonna have to give me a moment because finding it is always a bit of a pain.
Alright, I'll roll for my multi-attack salon. And then while that's going on, let me have a look at the other boys. What's going on here? What's going on the board here?
15.
Actually, 15. Okay, so both those are misses against your robot friend. Rolled pretty bad. This guy is going to run over here. Lady, I don't know if you want to try and smack it as a reaction for your attack of opportunity, or if you want to keep your
I
reaction.
don't think it's actually left my sphere of influence yet. I'm not
Okay, it's
sure
going
if
to
you
scurry
can-
over to Shrimp. Actually, Shrimp, it's going to make 2 attacks against you because you so rudely smacked and smashed it around with your dagger.
Mhm.
Not Shrimp, I say Cleave, sorry.
Okay.
No.
Sorry about that. I always confuse you two for some reason. Cleave, AC?
Back in a moment, just going to the bottom.
19.
19. Okay, so only 1 hit, so that's pretty good. D8, 4. Ooh, max damage. 12, 2d6. Whew. It's 20 points of damage, 8 psychic, 12 slashing.
I have the slashing.
Okay, so that's 8, 12, so it's 6 points of slashing. Alrighty. And then this little guy missed his attack against the robot. This guy doesn't really care for being where you guys are now at the moment.
Doesn't he want to get to the stones, though? And they are currently in the robot.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at what options he has available to him. He's got such a long
Don't.
list of stat abilities.
Don't remind the DM of that.
Oh, don't worry, they know where the stones are. Okay, this is fine. Brian, I would like... Oh, I don't actually need you to roll even, I could just try and hit you. Never mind.
What is it, a spell?
It's an attack.
Ah.
Who here can stop him? Nobody, right? Wilfred's incapacitated. Alright. He's going to use out of phase movement. And he's just going to walk over here. And then he's just going to reach his hands inside Wilfred's robot. And he's going to take out one of the stones. Hands passing smoothly through the metal into the interior. It doesn't even exist. You guys see him pull out the green stone. And smile. Before taking his staff and clicking the stone to the top of it, where it slots in with a snick sound and stays, adhering to it. He goes,
Green,
well,
that's the stone I had originally.
what you had originally, yes, that was given to Wilfred. Well now, let's see what we can do with this, shall we? It's going to be an attack.
On the back.
Wilfred, he has just reached into your robot using his out of phase movement, which allows him to interact through solid objects. And he has pulled out the green stone, and he has now attached it to his staff. And now, Brian, does a 30 hit?
That's doing a lot of stuff.
That's a hit.
Alrighty.
Is it a
That's an
is
attack.
it just a normal attack, or do I have it?
It is a ranged attack using his staff.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, that's good,
Oh,
actually.
yes. He might miss.
He might miss. What's your AC?
17.
17. That is a miss now, you lucky bastard.
Oh, thank
As you
fuck.
say, a faintly greenish tinged comet come whipping out from his staff, missing your head and impacting the ground, and you see the stone itself start to blacken. And
Can we
crumble.
assume it's gone pear-shaped, guys?
Yeah, we
No.
can.
Second attack is going to be aimed at. At Brian again, actually, because you're the closest one that's threat, really.
What's there
And
for thing to say about Wilfred?
filthy heretic. Oh, and that's a natural 20 that he has to reroll because of disadvantage. And that just makes. Oh, never mind.
Fuck.
Two natural 20s, so that's 10d10 plus. What is this? Combat. Yeah, so it's 10d10 to double the dice.
Jesus.
You are dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's okay. Average of 5d10 is only 27. You'll be fine.
Oh, it's
One
not 10d10 double. It's not 20d10.
No, it was 5d10 double d10.
Jesus.
I rolled low, don't worry, it's fine. You take 43 points of psychic damage as the orb slams him. And then you guys see his wounds knit and close. And he looks vital as before you attacked him.
Has he taken any wounds?
Oh yes, he's been stabbed by Cleve. He's been stabbed by Cleve. He's been slapped around by Liddy. And he's been shot with a crossbow a couple of times. And you see most of his wounds have now closed. A greenish tinge covering them. The
You say some have-
stone on his staff flickering.
But it's still there.
And he goes, that was phrasing. I'm surprised you've never made use of this, bro. Krasgor, your turn.
You always fuck up my plans, Griffey.
I'm sorry.
10, 15.
If I knew what they were, maybe I
20,
wouldn't
25, 30. I am just going to pull back a Zerblade and throw it,
do it. Alright.
but I'm going to throw it at the Starspawn Priest.
Okay.
Where's my dice? I'm
Make
upside
your
down.
attack roll, sir.
Oh man, that's 16.
It's a hit.
Okay.
Priests do not have
10.
high AC.
D8 can't smite. 14 plus 8.
Oof.
22.
22 points of damage. That's a lot of damage. Alrighty. Slam the weapon into it with a blinding flash, and you deal 22 points of damage as it reappears back in your hand.
And it's still up.
Still up.
Alright, bonus action. I'm going to stare at it real fucking hard.
Alright.
And
Okay,
laser
sweet.
beams come out of my eyes.
Using your helmet then.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a nat 20.
How many discharges are you using?
Oh man, how I probably can't tell how chunky he is, can I?
All of them.
He looks fairly chunky.
All of them.
So it's 2d10 each. So that's 4d10 just for using one. I'll use 2 charges.
Alright. So it's double to what? 4d10.
Yeah.
Alright, roll your damage, sir. Roll good.
39.
39.
That is Razgor's first crit, and I'm not in smite range.
That's very unfortunate. It gets blasted with the beams from your helmet, and doesn't it get pushed back as well?
Oh yeah. On a hit
Directly
Yeah.
away from
10 feet away. Now it says for each charge expended, the target takes 2d10 radiant damage and is pushed 10 feet. So does that mean he's pushed 20 feet?
Yep. So it's gonna be directly into the pillar behind him.
Oh.
And then he takes
That pillar looks awfully spiky.
I was actually gonna roll some spiky damage now. Okay, you slam him backwards with this enormous gleaming glance from your helmet, and it seems to be holding on with just the very barest slivers, managing to maintain it hold on reality. It's like flickering in and out every now and then. There's a tentacle missing that like comes back in. It's having a really hard time maintaining its hold on its current physical form.
And I just finish off the creatures first. They seem to empower him,
Okay,
and that's my turn.
that's your turn. Which brings us to who next? Shrimp be.
Hello.
What is Shrimp doing?
I would like to smack out of this slow spawn spree that is right in front of me.
Scree! Slap, slap, slap.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice. Second attack?
Yeah, let's do a second attack, see what happens. It's a 17 plus 4.
Hit.
20,
Perfect.
okay. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of dice.
Oh,
So that's gonna be these guys. Twice. Can you make a copy for me, Hippo? And that's the first attack. That's 44 points of damage.
okay. The second attack?
And the second attack is...
Oh my god, there's so much damage.
okay, let me roll that, because I am Magic Wizard Man. 21 points of damage.
Jesus! Okay. You
I
guys
don't
see
think it's on this
Shrimp?
plane of existence anymore.
You guys see Shrimp simply like hold his staff for a moment, close his eyes, and then you see like the weird purple bluish psychic energy that he normally uses for his blast just enfold the entire staff until it's blazing, and then you just see him slam it horizontally through the creature, like it just cuts through it like a blade, and you see the whole thing just turn into ash as he literally disintegrates it with a blow from the blade. God damn! Anything else after you have used your attack actions?
Oh no, that was just my first attack action with the extra attack I get from Tensors.
Oh no.
I've still got one more attack if I want to.
Oh no.
But I was looking at that this thing. It still has the crystal on it, right?
It's got the purplish crystal in it, yes.
Can I try and rip it out of it?
Sure.
Okay, I would like to.
You're just gonna like try and reach up and just trying to yank it out.
Oh no, I'm gonna climb on top of the thing because it's on the top of it, right?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
like
gonna climb
something
in and then just like use the entire body force just to try and yank the damn thing out of it.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. Let's for this. Not too good. That's an. Oh, how much is that actually? It's 11, 15 plus 3 is 18.
Oh, so close. Fail with a 1.
Oof.
You take 9 points of electricity damage as
Okay.
you try and like tear it out, and it just keeps arcing and pumping electricity into you. The more force you apply, it more it seems to hurt you back, but remains stuck in the socket. And you hear a laugh from the creature. Brother, did you really think I would leave one of the stones there for you to just take? Be reasonable. Unlike yourself. And he like points at the robot in front of him. I don't leave these artifacts simply there for the taking. Which brings us to Brian.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move forward there. I can't stand there, right? It's sort of like on the thing,
Yeah,
and I
on the
can, and then I can smack at him with the dawn hammer.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, first attack.
Hit.
I'm gonna pump drop a 4th level spell for a smite.
Alright.
It's for 30 points of damage.
That's too much. Once more. Flips positions. And you see this creature disintegrate as you slam your hammer into it. the flesh suddenly flipping and warping the creature in its place.
Well, at least that way we got rid of all the other stuff. Crap. Okay, yeah, I'm going to then. Can I use my? Okay, no, I have to use that as an action. Okay, no, it's fine. I've moved and acted, and
Are we divine sensing any other creatures nearby?
You don't feel anything here. But what you do feel is a roiling sea of them all pressing down on you at the edges of reality, just waiting, call. An almost unending tide of them.
as my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to. Yeah, I am going to channel Divinity, and I'm going to use my Vow of Enmity. Actually, no, it's not within 10 feet. It's 15 feet away, so I won't. That's too far away. So I'll just use my bonus action and cast Hexblade's Curse on it.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's me for now.
Wilfred,
Thankfully, I've got the
Yes.
robot between me and it.
you are no longer incapacitated.
Yeah.
Start end of your turn. Cleef, your turn.
Cleef going laser that bad boy.
Cleef got a laser?
Yeah. 14 again. So it's 20 something.
Holds up his hand. You see a concave shield of energy shimmer into being in front of him. And you hear him mutter, "No, no more of that." You see the beams reflect and bounce back into your face, Cleef.
Well, that's just unfair.
He can't
AC,
see
how much is your attack roll?
Yeah,
You
that's a
can.
hit.
It's the hit. How much damage
I
do you
don't
roll?
want to roll damage on myself.
I'm sorry. Do you have necrotic resistance?
No.
I always feel like Cleef should have necrotic resistance.
You'd think I would, but I don't.
You want to borrow mine?
That would be 25.
Alrighty. 25 points of damage. As Cleef's beams
Wait,
are
can I
gentle.
half that?
I don't see why not.
Yay!
Not dead.
Anything else, Mr. Cleef?
He's just gonna move over here.
Okay, Wilfred, your turn.
I can only cast one spell around there. I think so.
Correct. And you're currently prone on the ground. What would you like to do?
Well, first I'm going to tell my robot to move away from the bad man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get up. I'm going to cast Heat Metal on the staff
That he's
he's
using.
holding. Yep.
See him glance down, a little bit worried. But it doesn't let go, and you can see his hands are actually starting to char a little bit as the staff starts heating up.
Well, he's got to make a dexterity saving throw to keep holding it, otherwise he drops it.
Oh. How much is the DC? Oh, never mind. He rolled a natural one.
There you go.
But he's going to use a legendary resistance to ignore that. So he can keep a hold of his staff.
Okay, I mean then he takes the he takes damage. Hold on, where did the damage go? Yes,
Yeah.
3d8.
3d8. That's a lot of d8. How much damage is that, sir?
$14.
14. Okay. 14 points of fire damage.
And lastly, he has a disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks while he carries and holding the staff.
Wow.
And then
Dick
I'm going to
move.
also make traps.
Dick move.
Have we reached that bad point yet, guys?
No.
I built this thing. I want to use it. Damn it!
his turn. Does it all on his turn as well, Matt, or is that in your turn where the heat meter?
No, it's
kicks
my
in?
turn. The damage, the Constitution save is my turn.
Okay, no problem. So he's like fairly cleared out now. There's nobody really near him anymore. All right. Let's roll to see if you get his collapse distance back again. Roll a 6. That's a 6. Okay, so multi-attack. Or does he want to multi-attack? Is this an action or not? No, it's not an action. Excellent. All right. I need you to make a willpower saving throw for me, please, Mr. Wilfred.
Okay. 12.
Is that no bonuses at all?
That's my willpower bonus is +0, so 12.
And
Okay.
you add your bless?
That's not
I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah.
No, it's really not.
16.
He goes, oh, I see. So you want to use this crude device to destroy that which you don't understand, as he skims your surface thoughts. Very well. Make a willpower saving throw for me for your robot, please.
Hold on. Also, I don't even know if it has will.
It should have a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Yeah, hold on. Would it also be blessed? Oh, it's a 1.
Sure,
Not
why
going to
not?
make a difference.
Drops it into the water, to the tentacled maw.
Oops.
Oh, well, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure before we started this, I would have told it if it's looking completely tits up to activate. So it can be dropped in, but it's going to start,
Is there a timer on it, or does it just detonate?
Well, no, as it started, it would have just started touching the things together and it would just start hunkering down. So I don't know how long it would take the actual stones to spool up to explodey.
Sure, let's say it roll d4. That's how many turns before it will poop.
Those tits up.
4 turns.
Okay, so you guys just see a splosh as the Tin Man is teleported into
Guys,
the pool.
we might want to move away.
He goes, well, why would you want to do something like that, my friend? Are you afraid of that which you've wrought? Surely you wouldn't be so rash as to have the stones interact without fully understanding the power you wield.
Oh man, I'm a man of science. We always do things before we understand it. That's how we figure it out.
I can respect that. Matt, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
19 plus.
Ooh. Okay, you pass. Very nice. The stone beneath your feet lunges up to try and encase your legs. You manage to just do like a little back hop to avoid it at the very last second before the stone settles back into just normal stone again. Nimble as well, man of science. Very well. Let us ride this event together, shall we? Let's go. Your turn.
And his staff is still hot.
Staff is still hot.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still holding it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud.
Which does?
Oh, a whole lot of things. You go until the spell ends, any attack you make deals an extra 1d8.
Is that concentration?
Yes. So
So yeah, that concentration.
Brienne does lose his.
That's fine.
The damage is radiant. Any creature that takes damage can't regain hit points. It'll start the turn. In addition, any creature that your choice sees start the turn 10 feet as his speed reduced by 10 feet.
Okay,
I'm
That's
gonna smack him.
that's fine.
It's 13 plus 12 and 16 plus 12. Those both hit. Doot. Doot.
Doot.
Just collecting my dice up. And I'm going to use let's do first level smites.
Alright.
Need another 8.
Another 8.
Good God. 16. Is that 79 damage?
That's a lot of damage.
Let me double check. I'm bad at math.
It's all good.
53 plus 16. Yes. No. 69.
69.
69 damage.
God damn, and this is with your axe, eh?
Yeah, with Azure.
Jesus. Alrighty. So, you roll up to the creature after getting yeeted away for the umpteenth time, and you finally manage to land that blow that you've been trying to land ever since that first encounter where you fought this creature.
Just stop doing that! Clack, clack!
Pretty much. As you slam the axe down, you actually carve through some of the tentacles, then falling to the ground and staggering backwards, blood spraying the ground around it. And you now see where before it was just kind of like having a nice conversation with family that had some strangers that were just rudely interrupting and dropping in. Now it's annoyed with you, Razgor. You have its undivided attention for a moment. And he goes, well,
Good.
Then, if that is what you desire, then that is what you will get. Shrimp, your turn.
Hello. So do we want to let it explode? The robot?
How high is this cliff?
Not that high, about 10, 15 feet off the water.
So no,
I mean, I'm not phased because I can rebuild it. It's not. I can put it together. I'm not worried.
Oh, we still got a couple turns. I just go over here and say hello with my. Actually, no, I'm gonna ask before I get there. Like, does anybody have like just a loose, bigger meat stick?
A loose, bigger meat stick.
Yeah, meat stick.
Sounds like a good Friday night.
There's a maul on my back. It's not magical or nothing.
A maul, you said. What kind of damage does the maul have?
2d6 plus 5.
Okay, I'll take it.
2d6.
Yeah, I'll just go and grab the maul off your back and start using it to hit the star spawn.
Brings a bit of a tear to your eye, Razgor.
Mom, Papa's all grown up.
Okay, so Maxwell, yeah, I'll do all 3 attacks.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Okay. It's an 11, so that's a miss. I wonder how many misses I'll get today. That was nearly D20. That's a 15, so that's a miss.
It's a mole, man. It's off balance.
That's a 90, or yeah, that's a 19 plus.
That is a
Excuse
hit.
me, that maul is perfectly balanced.
So you said 2d6.
Correct.
Let me bring out those d6s. That is 29 points of damage.
Damn. Alrighty. Slam the mole into this poor defenseless creature. It was just trying to have a nice familial gathering for 26 points of damage. Staggers backwards under the assault between you and Razgor as the two of you like weave 29. As you two weave your hits together, keeping it staggered and pinned against the wall where it currently is. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Brian, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move in there.
Guys, keeping the poor bastard pinned.
Yep. As a bonus action, I'm going to channel Divinity. I'm going to use my Vow of Enmity.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't your Hunter's Mark move when the creature dies?
That's
oh no,
a-
that's Hex, isn't it?
No, my Vow of Enmity it gives me advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute.
Okay, 10 rounds. Let's go.
So 2 attack.
All right.
Oh, natural 20 and sorry, I just meant to roll the blessed dice there, but that was a 13 plus 1, so that's 14 plus 8 is 22 on the second attack.
Okay, both hits.
Okay, so natural 20, I just double all the dice rolls, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would that include a smite?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you think
Awesome,
Raz...
second level smite.
Why do you think Razgor has been complaining about not managing to land any crits with this
My
paladin?
God!
Okay,
Use them all!
He's been using a small PP energy this entire time.
it's 39 plus 8, so that's 47 damage on the first attack.
Jesus.
Then second attack is going to be 26 points of damage.
That is quite a lot of damage. That's going to drop him below his HP threshold, isn't it?
You mean kill him? That's what people normally say.
Do we kill him?
You slam him into the ground with the first blow. A second one coming down as you just start hammering hits into him, driving him progressively down into the ground. You almost imagine cracks spreading out into the stone surrounding him. And then you hear him go, "Enough of this! I need all three of you, Shrimp, Brian, and Razgor.
Yeah.
I need all of you to make strength saving throws for me, please.
+4.
+4 from having Raz close.
And bless. 19 plus 4, it's 23, plus 3 is 26.
Why do I hear the dancing pallbearers from Ghana music?
Nat 20,
Nice.
23, 30. 30.
Yeah.
26.
Pass.
Wait,
Liddy.
no, I rolled an 18, so I have +4 from Razgor, correct?
That's 22.
That's
Plus
enough.
22, then +3 from Bless. That's something.
It's fine.
That
You
is-
all eat.
Okay, no, I was gonna say, because I actually misread Tensor's transformation, it gives me proficiency in strength and constitution saving throws, not advantage. So that was the +7 on top of both of those. So that would have been somewhere in the 30s.
Brian,
Yeah.
you're flung off the cliff.
Okay.
Hi.
Razgor and Shrimp, you're simply pushed back.
Hi.
One. No, you're not. 1, 2. You were here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not. I'd lie. You're over there.
Okay.
You're simply all of you pushed back 10 feet, and you take. Lady, do you have resistance to psionic damage or not?
Depends on if you say that I used the thought form earlier or not.
I don't recall you doing so. No.
Because I don't remember saying it, but I did intend to do it.
Oh well.
So it's up to you.
I intended to roll 20s on all of my dice.
It's okay, guys. Don't worry. I did not roll very well. Each of you takes 49 points of psychic damage.
Brian's down.
You know we passed that save, right?
Yeah. Second phase of the boss fight, yeah?
I was that again, sorry.
49 points of psychic damage.
However, I mentioned that two-phase boss fights were my least favorite type of boss fight.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, I suppose we know what Brian's gonna do now.
Die!
Fuck no. Great old one's blessed.
Dive, dive, dive.
Roll another character!
Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do, Brian? It's still technically your turn.
Is it still technically my turn? Okay, well then I'm
That
gonna
was
use
your-
the great old
that was-
one's blessed.
That was your turn causing that.
Yeah, well, I will be like bringing myself back, and I will have 12 hit.
Okay. Brian slumps to the ground and starts bleeding all over the place as this concussive blast emanates out from the creature, pushing you all back.
Fuck this shit.
Phase 2 Brian boss fight.
And then, using the hilt of her hammer, pushes herself back up to her knees and sways as you guys see the blood start to run clear, and then brackish water start oozing from her limbs, ears, and mouth instead of blood on her feet still. Much like a cockroach. Cleve, it is your turn.
Wow, thank you. Could have tried to make that sound a little bit better.
A noble cockroach.
Cleve's gonna run and jump over Shrimp and go for a stab.
Straight stab.
Straight
Alright.
stab.
Okay, make a normal attack.
Oh, I just realized I'm a fucking idiot.
Don't worry, so am I.
Oh,
No, I realized Sensuous Transformation gives you a proficiency bonus on weapons, but I forgot that being proficient in a weapon means you get your proficiency bonus of the attack roll. Guess who hasn't been doing that?
Lady.
Yeah.
I need to make a concentration check. 2 of them, in fact, for tensors and haste.
Oh yeah, you are correct. I keep forgetting that for some reason.
I'm using a luck dice to reroll my stab.
DC 24. Alright.
D24. That's a... Oh wait, Wait.
It's
I
a
need to double check my...
15 a hit.
Almost.
Oh, no, I do.
That's a miss. Anything else?
Yeah, I use my bonus action to disengage from one down here.
Stab and he just like bats it aside with like one of the tentacles in his mouth. Like.
And
I
I run
rolled it.
away.
Alrighty.
I rolled a shield on my conch check, so I lost Spirit Shroud, I think.
For my concentration checks, Griff, natural 20 and 24.
Nice. Okay, lady's got a score to settle with family, it seems. Alrighty, Mr. Wilfred. What would you like to do?
Mr. Wolford would like to turn around quickly and have a slightly closer look at this giant machine he's standing next to.
Alright.
What is it actually? What does it look like?
It looks like some kind of... Actually, make an intelligence check first. No, make 2 checks. Make an intelligence, make an arcana check. See if Mr. Wilfred knows what he's doing.
The intelligence check is 13. Oh, wait, hold on. 16.
Mm-hmm.
And the arcana check is now 20.
Oh shit. Okay. So, Mr. Wilfred, you don't know exactly what this is, but you have an idea what it's for. Because you've wanted to build one of these yourself. It is a focusing array, where one slots the gems into, and can then siphon, direct, and control their power in some fashion. You don't see any control panel or buttons or anything like you would have on yours, to make it go, but you can definitely tell what it's for.
Okay, and what of it looks the most delicate and difficult to replace?
You see some very, very small, delicate cogs, sit behind some larger cogs that are slowly busy turning in the cycle, and you're like, damn! If only I had the machinery to build something that beautiful. But, technology being what it is, unfortunately, I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up a 15-pound rock and use catapult to send it at those small, delicate cogs at incredible speed.
Okay. Catapult is
It's a spell.
No, let's see. Flies in a 90 feet direction.
No,
That
he-
can't make a dick saving throw because it's a box on a failed save. So it's what? 3d8 damage, eh? Bludgeoning.
Well, no, I'm using it at level 3, so it's 5d8 bludgeoning.
Oh my. Okay. Roll your damages, sir.
Can someone give me 2 more d8s? Thank you. $27.
Hold on, I need to see how this works. I'm not entirely sure how this works, so give me a second, because I'm not sure how this interacts. How does spell resistance interact with this? Okay. Mr. Wilfred, you're gonna have to roll a d20 for me. Add your proficiency bonus and your intelligence modifier for me, please.
10.
In total.
In total. Oh, wait, hold on. 11.
Okay. Let me roll mine quickly. 20. Okay. You managed to catapult. What are you fighting at? Just like a stone with a catapult spell.
I'm just finding a giant piece of rock that's lying around.
Yeah, you just pick up like a piece of rock and you just like set a 5-pound piece of rock, just like boom, or 15-pound piece of rock into the creature. You see for a moment a flash of purple energy, as if there's a barrier protecting it, that slows the rock just minimally for a moment, and then it punches straight through, and you see cogs go spewing out in a fountain behind it, falling into the water pool.
Oh, I just came up with another idea I could have used, but I might do that next turn, we'll see.
Alrighty, and you see the great machine start to shudder and vibrate in place. And then you just hear a roar from the creature going, "No! Stay away from that, you ape!"
That wasn't important, was it?
You see him point the staff at you. Very well then, you've made your choice. You! Anything else, Mr. Wilfred?
Yeah, I suppose Mr. Wolford will go and hide behind that rock then, because that looks dangerous.
Okay.
Please don't forget that he has disadvantage on all his attacks.
I will not forget. I was just about to say, how much fire damage does he take in his turn?
Oh yes,
3d8.
3d8. And he has to make a constitution save. 12 damage.
12 damage. He rolls a 15 plus 8, 23.
Yeah, it makes it.
Alrighty. Staff is now like glowing nearly like white hot, and you see him just like holding onto it with clenched teeth.
Clenched tentacles.
Clenched tentacles. He's gonna roll to see if he gets his collapse distance back. 6 needs 6. No dice. Ah, sad panda. Alright. Wilfred. It's going to bend. No, it's not going to use bend space, that's silly. He's going to use out of phase movement. That's 10, 20 shrimp. I'll be with you in a moment. 30, 40, 5.
Oh dear.
Shrimp, have you got the resistance to psychic damage? No, right?
Not at the moment, no.
Take 2 points of psychic damage. He just walks through you.
Okay.
Wilfred is going to make 2 attacks against you with disadvantage. First attack. You're such a lucky bastard. I rolled a 20 and a 17. That would have been the end of Mr. Wilfred right there. 17 for the 17 plus 11, so it's 28 to hit for the first hit.
Ouch.
He's using the staff.
One, yeah. It's correct with disadvantage. 15 plus 11, so 26 and 28 respectively to hit.
Well,
need you to
guys,
make-
I'm about to die.
I need you to make 2 DC 19 Constitution saving throws for me, please.
Ooh, fighter.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is entirely malarkey. That's all I'm gonna say. First one is 16. Wow. Second one is 14.
Fortunately,
You're
both fail.
robbed.
Alrighty. First attack hits you. Oh, and this one's only D8. That's not so bad. 16 damage on the first hit, psychic damage.
Okay.
And then second hit. Poo-poo hit. 33 points of psychic damage, second hit.
Oh, I'm down.
He looks down at you on the ground after the 2 hits from the orb and goes, "Fine. Guess I'll just use your bone to replace the part you smashed, ape!"
I'm very vexed.
And then he's going to execute you.
Oh no!
Okay. Wow.
Straight up, takes the staff, plants it on your chest, and just detonates. You guys see Mr. Wilfred get reduced to a spray of bone, blood, and organ on the ground. And it turns around. Well then, Shrimp. Shall we keep doing this? Or will you listen to Father?
Nope.
Well then, pick your poison. Her, him, and he points to Razgor, or him.
I just keep quiet and just keep looking at them.
Dealer's choice then. Razgor, your turn.
Seeing him just execute Mr. Wilfred, I'm going.
I guess
that means, yeah, I'd like to rage, please. So
Please.
the heat metal's gone.
It is now, yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright.
And so that's quite enough of that. I'm gonna reach out and grab his staff.
Alright.
I'm gonna use athletics to disarm him.
How's that work? That's opposed rolls, right?
Oppose athletics, yeah.
God, does he even have athletics?
I'm hoping not.
No, he doesn't have athletics, the skills. I guess he's just rolling with his base strength bonus, eh?
Which is
Don't fuck
probably
me,
batshit crazy.
Guys.
20? Not natural.
11 plus 13. 24.
24. Okay. Okay. So you like what? Smash the staff out of his hand, or you just like grabbing it away from him?
I grab it and just rip it out of his tentacles.
Stab him with it, stab him with it, stab him with it.
He goes, no!
I grab it and I rip it from him, and I just like spin it around the same movement with my second attack. I want to hit him across the face with it.
Okay. Go for it.
Is it just a quarterstaff I'm proficient with?
Yeah. D8
All right.
plus whatever your bonus is.
Stab him with
That's
a
a
pointy
nat-
bit with a sinew.
Fucking 20.
Nice. Oh my
So,
god.
You know what I'm about to do.
I'm guessing there might be some smites in his future.
There, I'm smarting. So third level,
Razgor
that's
finally gets his
2,
dream.
3, 4, 48.
Yeah, 48 at third level.
Razgor finally gets to do the thing he rolled his character up to do at the start of the campaign.
So that's
8 d8,
Wait.
I think.
okay, that's a 10.
So quarterstaff is d8, so that becomes 2d8. Smite's 4d8, you said, so that becomes 8d8, so that's 10d8 total so
And
far.
I'm a paladin, so I just get another d8 for being a paladin.
You
and
bullshitting
then-
me, or is that the thing that you have?
Is improved smite. I just get
Okay.
an extra d8 to my weapon attacks. I think that's
So
a 10
that's
also.
12d8 then in total, right? I'm not miscounting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You need more dice here.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Griffey gave them to you already.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is that right?
2 plus 6. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Razgor is so happy.
Oh my god.
Wow!
49 plus 8, 57. And
Says?
does the staff do anything cool?
not when you're using it, unfortunately.
Does it give me the hit points?
Nope.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're not a psychic cuttlefish from a different dimension. So how much is that in total?
What was it, 57?
Jesus Christ.
57.
Okay, so you just like run up to him, rip the staff out of his hand, spin around, and then just like slam it into him with the momentum from like ripping it out of his hand. wreathing the entire thing in your greenish orc smite energy. Almost ripping off one of his arms as you slam it into the shoulders, then going limp next to him. As he staggers and drops down to one knee, and he looks like he's very close to dead currently from that hit.
And I just I stare down at him and say, "You're done." And I'm going to eye blast him.
Everything.
Oh, that's a miss. That's
How much is that?
it's like 9.
Oh, unfortunate. You see him like drop to the ground, breathing heavily, and you fire over the top of him at the unexpected movement, gouging out a chunk of the stone. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it. I'm gonna wait for him to kill me now.
Your turn.
Shrimp still gets to go.
Yep, still Shrimp, then Brian.
Then,
What are you doing, Shrimp?
I'm gonna move over here.
Jump up onto the table.
Yeah, up on the table and extend my hand to Razgor, like, give me.
You know what, Griff, take 3 points of damage away. I was
Okay.
using my Azure Edge plus damage. That's a plus
Okay.
3 weapon.
Oh, that's good. Alright, so let you leap up on the table and hold up his hand for the staff.
Oh, you're asking for the staff?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Excellent. Do I know how to use this thing?
Well, the first thing I need you to do is make a willpower saving throw for me.
Oh, fuck.
Since
Oh,
you are-
fuck!
Since you just grabbed the artifact that's entwined with your bloodline.
Oops.
But he doesn't have any blood! He doesn't have any blood!
Figure of speech.
Oh, fuck.
Remember,
Plus
plus
power check, right?
Well,
Power
plus
saving.
D4 for Bless, eh? And don't
Yeah.
you get...
And
Doesn't,
you're close to Razgor.
yeah, so it's another plus 4.
So that's plus 8. Wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, that's not good. 7 plus 8 is
It's 15 plus...
plus 4 from wisdom, so 8, 19.
Fail.
Yeah.
One short.
Come on, let him pass it, please. Don't let us die like
Oh,
this.
plus 4 for me. Plus 4 for me.
He's already
No,
at
I
it.
added that already.
Do it
I already
again.
added that.
As soon as Razgor tosses the staff, Shrimp
Christ.
goes rigid, locks in place, and you guys hear a low metallic groan issue from him, like gears misfiring and working against each other inside of him. And then you see Shrimp's eyes start to glow in a very similar purplish light to the gem embedded in the machine. And creature starts laughing. Coughs up a bit of blood from having been hammered into the ground by Razgor. And I thought I'd have to use trickery to get him to take up the staff. Liddy!
Hello.
I would like you to please make 2 attack rolls against Mr. Razgor right next to you.
Okay. Fine.
Plus 11 to hit.
Jesus! Do I still have tensors then?
You still have all your bonuses rolling.
Oh, God. I'm sorry about this, Razgor. That's a natural 20.
Okay, second attack.
Okay. That's a 15 plus 11 is 26.
Okay, so Razgor, I'm assuming that hits your AC?
No, not even close.
Not even close.
Staff space damage, it's just a d8, correct?
Staff is d8 and then another 10, so it's 2d8 plus 10d10 psychic damage.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
If you
10 d10.
10d10 because you crit, yes, on your attack.
Oh my God! Plus the fucking 12 d12. Oh my God! Okay, so hang on. Let me start from the beginning. We have 1d8 for the base damage, 2d12 for tensors. How much do I roll for this attack? Or how many dice for this attack?
Here,
Well,
let me make
that's all doubled
Wait.
because of crit.
We can sum it up by you crush Razgor's skull.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I think we can sum it up, but do we just want to know for academic purposes what the damage is?
How much HP have you got, Razgor?
71.
Oh, it's fine.
He might survive. He might survive.
Okay,
He might
so
go-
okay. Okay, so we doubled everything. So it's 5d10s for the damage, whatever is happening.
Yes, 5d10
Correct.
psychic. And don't you reroll 1s and 2s for psychic damage as well?
Yes.
Ah, we have to remember that.
Shut up, Griff.
Okay, so that's that. Okay, this is the first half of the first attack. Okay, that's 5. Oh, is that 5? Yes, that's 5. Okay, we'll roll that. I can't re-roll it again. You have to accept it.
Yeah.
30 points of damage.
How much?
Plus, 33 points of damage for the first. That was the first one of the crit. And plus 21.
Reroll that one.
Oh shit! There's the ones in there.
So 33
Reroll
plus
that. Reroll that. Plus 26.
33 plus 26, that's 50, what's it, 59? Sound right to you guys?
Yes.
Alrighty, and then the second hit.
And the second hit. 42 points of damage.
42.
Yeah.
So it's 59 plus 42. So that's, what, 100, almost 100 damage? 103?
It's enough.
Alrighty. So, you throw the staff to him, catches it, goes stock still for a moment, emits this metallic scream, and then just whirls with the staff in hand and slams into the side of your helmet, Razgor, driving you insensate to the ground before just hammering you a second time. And your lights out. No longer in the land of the
More than
conscious.
lights out, I think.
Shrimp's gone bad.
You wake up next to Wolfred, I hand you a mojito in heaven, it's great. Heaven, by the way, Razgor, is the most luxury train in existence that just goes on forever. Have fun, welcome to the club.
It's also full of training, orc training, and punching on some of the quagons.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Your turn.
Crap.
Technically, I'm still hasted.
You are? Yes, actually, you have a third attack, don't you?
Yep.
Finish him.
Christ.
Oh, okay. Stab.
Thank you for reminding me that you have a third attack now.
Oh dear.
Jesus. Well, this campaign was fun.
Yeah, if you're gonna die, at least die the most glorious way possible. Yeah, coup de grace.
Well, no, you give me two death saves.
Oh shit, there is no coup de grace in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a attack, so which is automatic critical, which is 2 failed death saves.
In his unconscious state, Razgor thinks all the times he saved Brienne with lay on hands.
Brian, your turn.
Okay. Okay, Razgor's gone down. I am...
Yep, Wilfred's bleeding up on the ground. Most of his entrails scattered on the floor. We'll get to him in a moment, because in his turn he needs to roll a death saving throw. If he fails it, then he's...
If I double move, I can still sort of get to Razgor, yes?
Yeah? Lady, what's your reach with the stab? 5 feet, right?
It's just a 5 feet, it's not long.
Okay.
Hence getting there. Okay. I'm gonna try a couple of things here. While I'm running, I am going to try and beseech my god for aid.
Sure.
God that we're fighting.
Well, I don't
So,
believe that these are. I don't believe that this is an agent of Cthulhu.
Make
So,
roll d20 for me. You need to roll 12 or lower.
fuck you. That was supposed to be 10.
Did you even roll? Because it just looked like you dropped
Picked it up.
Roll it. Press the R button.
Is 2 better?
Yeah, you can press R to make it like a roll a dice, like so.
Yeah, I did the second
Alright.
time.
2, yes, it's below
yes.
12. You successfully catch the attention of your god. Those of you still awake see roiling, bubbling movement in the pool below. As some enormous, ancient eldritch entity shakes itself into wakefulness and prepares to ascend from the pool to the surface.
Great fucking job, Brienne.
I am beseeching my god for aid.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, when I get to Razgor, I'm going to, this is going to suck because I kind of need this too, but I'm going to push all 25 points of lay on hands into, well, 20 of the 25 lay on hands that I've got into Razgor.
Raz, you come back to the lands of the living. Shrimp still above you, getting ready the next blow to end your existence. Brienne, half crouched over you, energy flaring from her hand, bringing you back to wake.
Then, as a bonus action, and this is going to suck because it's my last second level spell, I should be able to do this.
Lay on hands is an action or a bonus action?
Lay on hands is an action.
Can't cast spells then. Unless the
I
spell.
can cast it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Lay on hands isn't a spell either.
No, I'm just saying unless it's in that bonus action.
I'm just trying to see, does Misty Step allow me to actually teleport somebody else, or is it just me?
Just yourself.
Just me. Okay, no, then I'm not going to do it. Because that was the plan.
Alrighty.
Although, no, I can't, because that's a... Never mind.
Cleef.
That's an...
Hi.
Shrimp has just viciously assaulted Razgor. The bubbling from the pool is starting to become alarming after you hear the beseeching from your comrade Brienne. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try something real fucking dumb.
I'm sorry, how many rounds have passed since we tossed the... It's 2 rounds, right? Since we did
2 rounds, yes.
Okay.
There is
Just
another
keep-
6 seconds.
12 seconds, yeah.
Cleef's gonna run up here, pulling out the his stone.
Okay.
He's just gonna poke the machine with the banished stone.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, the machine seems to be misfiring currently.
You piece of shit,
Due
machine.
to somebody smashing some of the delicate components that make it work.
I regret nothing. If I'd had one more turn with it, that machine would have been toast.
Can I still do stuff?
Sure.
Can I attempt to beam the staff that Shrimp's holding?
Ooh, cold shot. Can you even aim for a held item without a penalty? Let me just check quickly. I think you'd roll with disadvantage if you... Give me 2 seconds. I've not encountered this particular question.
Well, the staff doesn't have eyes, so it's blind.
It's also it can't move on its own, so it's incapacitated. So
Auto crit.
That's an auto crit.
It's okay. So you roll with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Try and fire at this. Basically, you're fire. Actually, no. You know what? I will do you. No, actually, it's still disadvantage. Never mind. I was gonna say I'll do you one better, but then I realized it's exactly the same result. Never mind.
Seeing as it's disadvantage and I still have a luck dice left, does that mean I can re-roll the low dice?
Guess, yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that if I need to.
Why
Then.
not?
What's the AC of a stick?
Not high.
10, usually.
I'm gonna re-roll that 3 then.
Okay. Roll high.
That's 18.
Alrighty. So you manage to bzp the staff that is being held by your friend, blasting it with necrotic energy.
27.
27. What's the hardness of this thing? Give me a sec.
And the staff needs to make a constitution save.
Give me a sec. You're making me like Google object things that we never use. Objects of armor class, so wood or bone. Technically at an AC of 15 actually, but never mind, it's fine. So how much damage do you deal?
27.
27 resilient. It has 18 hit points. Okay. Sorry, random. I didn't know it's this boring. God damn. All right. You mouth laser the staff that Shrimp is currently holding, managing to disintegrate it with your breath weapon. Shrimp, this thing cracks in your hand, and you see the necrotic energy started running along it. eating into it, almost like fast-forward rot, as the greenstone drops to the ground, no longer tethered to the staff itself.
Okay.
I climb around to the other side of the machine.
Oh, wow.
Wilfred, make a death saving throw for me, please. With your D4
I was exploded, wasn't I?
You're half exploded currently.
Brienne's been through worse.
Yeah, no, you've come back for a moment just because we forgot there's no cooldown in this game.
It's fine. You are dead, sir. Unfortunately.
Oh,
I had a brief moment of hope there,
You
but
give him that rare hope, then snatch it away.
Oh,
So,
you
but
roll
Doesn't
a
Bless work for death
roll
saving
less.
throws as well?
Give that
Yeah,
D8 less.
He can't. He rolled
Roll-
a 4. He
roll-
can't.
I
Roll
rolled
eight
a
on the
2, so
He-
adding another
Get
4 is
down
not going to
on
do
that.
anything.
Yeah, but how close are you to Razgor? Isn't that like, another +4?
Do you get?
yeah, but
does that
he's
apply?
unconscious.
I don't know. Does it? Paladin or
It says +4 to
Come on, for the
saves.
sake of saving the guy's
Oh,
life,
no,
and
no,
it is
having
a
a look.
saving throw.
I don't think you get to add modifiers to death saving
Death
throws,
savings, in fact,
unfortunately.
save no bonus to all saves applies to them as well. Oh, so a bonus. Just like a monk gaining proficiency in all saves, this means that they apply their proficiency bonus to death saves as well, starting level 14. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, Razgor does in fact. So if you roll a 4 on the D4, you will actually pass your death saving throw. 25% chance. Okay. Razgor lives another turn. He still has to pass 2 more until somebody
No, well,
stabilizes.
Mr. Wilfred. Razgor
Mr.
lives.
Oh.
He got
Yes,
20
yes,
hit points
sorry.
pumped
I'm-
into him.
This red smear coalesces back together in the shape of Mr. Wolford.
Kill me. Okay. Wilfred turns past creature's turn. Looks up at you, Razgor, and Brienne, and Shrimp, and everybody being so
Okay.
close to him.
We're laying on the
Tossing.
ground together.
He's like, yeah, like crouched on the ground, and he like smiles. He's like,
The cuddle puddle.
you do love to crowd. Be gone! I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws, please. Everybody, Shrimp, Razgor. Well, Wilfred can't because he's unconscious technically. So,
okay.
sorry, you're good now for realsies.
28.
28 for your save. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, you pass.
You said a wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah. How much you roll? You add the bonus from Razgor, lady.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't start 18 then.
And
18.
bonus from Bless, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
My
what are
29.
your final numbers then? Razgor, you pass?
29,
Brienne?
yeah.
28.
Pass.
Actually, no, I don't. The 14 was after the thing. And 17
So,
total.
Razgor, you're pushed back. And Brienne, you're pushed back off the cliff. For real this time. I didn't miscalculate the distance.
That's bullshit.
And Liddy, you're pushed back directly as well. You also fall off here, although you would only have like 10 feet to go, so it's not going to do much in the way of damage. Wilfred is dead.
Wilfred is
Okay.
pasted over the walls.
Wilfred is like
Again.
congealed the second time. Okay, so let me roll damage quickly.
19,
come on,
19, 19,
we
19,
passed-
19, 19.
We passed the saving throw. Can we just not roll the damage? Please.
Roll.
Going ahead.
I mean, I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
point out, though, that after Cleve's next turn, my robot is going to detonate.
16 points of psychic damage to the people who saved. So
And Brienne's dead.
Brienne, you're unconscious on the ground, in the water, drowning.
Floating on
Uh,
the surface of the water, I hope.
You flopped into the water, and now you are sinking in your heavy armor. Your
Leather
I mean-
armor. Ha 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 ha.
yeah, and your 15 weapons. Your hammer,
Oh.
2 swords, crossbow, daggers. As you
Yeah, yeah,
So-
yeah, yeah.
To be okay, well, at least in your case, it's
100
good.
coins.
At least in your
I
case,
see.
it's a good thing because you're going closer to God, and He's coming because you did call Him. It says,
Yes, he's coming. He's supposed to. He's supposed to aid me. So
Oh, He's
my
going
God,
to.
better do some serious aiding.
Gonna
Okay,
aid you to death.
Okay, Razgor, so you take that little bit of damage.
Yeah.
And then Liddy, you take 32 psychic damage, my friend.
32, okay.
Yeah, so you get blasted backwards. Jesus, how's Shrimp even still standing at this point?
Tensors.
Because tensors.
That's crazy.
It's like bath salts.
Okay. And then he's going to look around to see where you are, Cleve.
Hiding.
He's not done.
I'm hiding.
That was just to clear some space.
Can't see me.
And see me. Actually, no. He's going to just step backwards onto thin air.
Well, that's just cheating.
Quick, someone cast
He doesn't want any more
anti-magic.
stabbing. Razgor stabbing was a bad time. He doesn't want any more of that. Okay, that's going to be his turn. Razgor, your turn.
All right, I come up on a knee, still kneeling down, and I'm going to hold my axe up, and it starts glowing as I cast Branding Smite.
All right.
And I can do that, but I can't do the other thing. And I'm gonna chunk it.
Branding Smite have to be melee.
No, Burning Smite is the one smite that just says weapon attack.
Okay. I am ready for your ready.
And Brienne's down, so we lose Blessed, right?
No.
Nope.
I don't believe so. I think it just continues.
Yeah, but it's just a continuous effect.
Oh, that's right. It's not concentration.
Yeah.
Come on.
Remember, she doesn't cast it as a spell, so
Another
Let
crit.
it make your DC 16 Constitution saving throws for your 10 session haste. I'm listening, Raz.
Natural 1.
As you yeet the axe at him, it goes plop into the water. Before
I'm
reappearing.
surprised. I'm surprised the sentient axe let you throw it into a random pool of water in some random dimension.
Well, the Azure comes back at the end of the turn, I believe.
All
So I
right.
can't do it again, so I'll just pull out my fucking javelin
All right.
and
Literally.
yeah, I'm gonna eat it again. 12 plus 9, that's 21.
It's a hit.
1d6 plus Branding Smite is 2d6. Seven plus 5, 12 damage.
Oof.
And let me make sure I don't add another d8 to that.
Aw. Oh no, it's
feature.
fine.
Fine Smite. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon, the target takes an extra 1d8. It's a melee weapon, not a weapon attack. The javelin is either. That's your call.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be, unfortunately. Not on this one.
I'm all out of eye lasers. That's all I got.
Alrighty. Razgor, done.
Actually, I'll crawl behind this table. Take cover.
Take cover. Shrimp, your turn.
Hello.
You are once more yourself, lying at the bottom of this cliff. Well,
Oof.
did you pass your concentration checks?
I actually did, yeah. I rolled a 19 and a 20-something, non-natural.
Okay. Alrighty. What would you like to do?
I'm hiding behind this rock, or on my ass behind this rock. I still would like to get up first. Seems just over there floating. Shouldn't expect him to be honest. I'm actually gonna drop tensors.
Okay.
Thank God.
I'm gonna drop tensors, which means I will have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Pass.
Or have a. Oh, I rolled a 15. Huh, nice. Or
Okay.
otherwise, I would have taken one level of exhaustion, which I do not, which is
Okay.
fine. Is dropping spells free action?
Is what spells of reaction?
Dropping spells.
Yes.
Okay, then. I see him flying there. Okay, what spell should I use? Okay, he's probably gonna have good wisdom. Does he have good intelligence? That's the question. I would like to cast Mind Thrust on him.
Sure. Was that a save on his part?
Yeah, intelligence save 17.
17. Okay, let's see if we can pass. Pass.
Okay,
So,
that's fine. It's 3d6 damage, or half that, and no other extra effects.
3d6 damage or so.
Yeah. 8.
Ouchies. Alrighty, you see him clutch his head as you thrust your psionic probe at him. Anything else?
No, it's gonna go behind rock. And plot my next turn.
Brian.
I'm gonna need to make a death saving throw. Hey.
No, you fell 2 of them as you glug glug drown.
Ah.
Glug glug.
Glug glug dead.
Yeah, but don't I still have third one?
Oh yeah. You still have a
I-
whole round before you get to make that one next round.
Ah, okay. Alright. So,
Next round you will
glug,
take
glug,
2
glug.
more.
I mean, you're about to be next to a giant explosion potentially as well. So
Brian.
Yeah,
As you
Brian's body.
fade away from the surface, the rest of you guys don't see shit except for Cleef. Cleef, you see the enormous tentacles underwater are now getting larger and closer. And the body that said tentacles are attached to is very slowly becoming visible as nothing more than a black smear underwater, for which you are incredibly thankful. As you see tentacles reach up and gently embrace Brienne and pull it towards its maw.
Oh shit.
And then you feel attention focused on you.
Oh, double shit.
Cleefy, your turn.
Cleef's gonna try and pray to future god Cleef to come back in time and save present Cleef.
Wow, I started the trend.
It's such a Cleef thing to do.
Cleef, damn it, save Cleef!
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go then.
I hate to tell Brienne though that being eaten by an ancient one doesn't get you into awesome train heaven.
Oh well.
I'm sorry to say this. I know it's
Well,
tough.
technically he's supposed to be saving her, not eating her, so.
You don't know.
He was saving her for dinner.
Saving her as a snack.
Saving her for later. So Cleef, what are you doing?
Cleef's gonna try and mouth laser at the floaty bad man.
Okay.
There's nothing else he can do.
Oh no.
I think I've thrown Azure Edge twice now.
Correct.
I think that's a hit. That's
It's a hit. You only have 17 AC. Alrighty. And is DC on that?
31 points of necrotic damage,
Jesus
and
Christ.
he need make DC 15 con save.
Okay, roll the save, he fails.
Woo!
Bad things
31
happen.
damage though.
Yep.
That is a lot of damage. Let's see, phase 3.
Phase 3.
Oh, fuck you!
Alrighty.
What the shit biscuit?
So, sorry, I had to consult my notes quickly to see what happens. Alrighty.
It's phase 3.
Sorry?
Phase 3.
Oh no.
Alrighty, so 33 points of necrotic damage, right?
31.
Or 31. So we're still good for. Alrighty. So, Cleef. Gigantic blast of laser straight into him. He looks very bad. And now you feel that you have managed to gain his attention. He's very interested in you currently. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
If only he could see me. He's gonna run over here to this rock.
Okay. So, his turn.
It's been four turns since. If anything does happen.
It's actually Wilfred's turn, I was gonna say. So. Oh shit, hold on. Now I need to really consult my notes. Where's the chart of stones? So every stone is in there currently except for the green one, right?
And the one in Shrimp's head.
The one.
And the one on my neck. I have the amulet still.
What color is the one I got? Not the green one.
Banished one. The green one. The banished one is the. Hold on, I'll tell you now.
So
The banished one is purplish one as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
it was
So there's a
mine.
red one. So the red one is in there, the mutation one. The purple one is not in there. The green one is not in there. Brienne's one's already destroyed. Shrimp's one is with him. So the yellow one is in there.
Yeah, and
So
the
it's
cyan one.
So it's the cyan one, the burnt orange one, and the red one are all in there currently, right?
Yep. I believe so.
What color is the amulet one?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
Yeah, you've got a small piece of it, but the main chunk of it's in the robot, I think.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be fun in games.
Is it though? For who?
Okay. Who wants to? Tell you what, let's have a group exercise.
Oh.
All of you roll D100 for me.
Okay.
So now, first, we need to determine diameter. So I'm going to use aggregate roll.
If you roll double zero, what is that?
Sorry,
100.
quickly, I'm just going to mute myself for a moment because I just need to quickly read very carefully through the Excel now how this all's going to blend together. And then once you guys have rolled your D100s, just put like a line break or something in chat there.
Okay, so if you roll like the double zero, then whatever you roll on the other one doesn't really make a difference, does it? I hope.
Yeah.
No?
100, I believe. I'll be back in a sec. So I just need to quickly. I need to just quickly keep. I have like a chart, so now I have to like figure out each stone in relation to the other ones. Give me like 2 minutes just to try and math this out quickly, because Mr. Wilfred has gone, of course, and made a thing that I didn't expect anybody to actually do. So now I need to figure out what happens here.
If only the green one was in there as well.
I need you all also to roll a 1, 2. I need you guys to roll a d4 each of you as well for the 4 stones that are in there.
Oh god, too many line breaks.
Sorry.
Oh, maybe we
You
should
guys
just
were
write them
typing
all
too
down
fast.
over here.
Yeah, write them as well.
D100's here.
Mine was 54.
Mine
3.
was 100.
3 for the D100.
Mine was
Yeah.
straight. No, you forgot mine. Mine was 80.
Okay, that's all of us. And then for the D4s,
I rolled a 4.
2,
Two.
4, 2,
1.
1,
2.
2. There we go.
Okay, I think I know what happens now.
Maybe going into his tentacly embrace isn't such a bad thing.
Relative to what's about to happen, it's really not that bad. Scroll up. Okay. Let me scroll up, damn it, to chat. How can I scroll chat?
No, you don't.
They're written on the board.
Yeah, they're written on the
It
board
was
as well.
easier this way.
Okay.
There's the D100 and the D4s.
Oh, there's ranges. I think I know what the effect is now, at least. Now I just need to work the range out.
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
36.
Meteor strike.
Kind of.
We're teleported back to the beginning of the campaign.
So it's 64, 65 feet range of the
Okay,
blast. So that's going to be 2. So it's going to be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So it literally hits everybody.
Yay.
Woohoo.
5 feet. So now for table of effects, where are the d4 rolls? 2, 4, 2. Where's my calculator? Yeah, I rolled 64.6 for that, so it's going to be 5 feet. Less than 2 plus.
Total's 11.
Divided by 11. Divided by 5. 0.2, so it rolls down, so it's 2 on the chart, so square it. Second stone is going to be the banishment effect. So. Okay.
Is it? I thought I had the banish stone.
Oh shit, you're right.
That was our best option.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
You should have shut up. You shouldn't have said anything, Cleve.
Okay then. So, Wilfred, we look at what your
Dead.
careless hands have wrought. If you
I
could
regret nothing.
Because he's dead.
Brienne, perhaps getting eaten by your god was the kindest thing that could happen to you.
Well, we don't know that he's eaten me. He's supposed to be helping me. So.
He is helping himself to you. Okay, so that's 65 feet. Who wants to do the honor of rolling the damage dice?
How far down was it?
It's a sphere. Oh, you mean the robot itself?
Yeah.
It had sunk about around 40 feet when it detonated.
About 65 feet.
Yeah, like I'm talking about, like where you guys are gonna hit. The AoE is substantial because somebody rolled 100 and an 86 and an 80.
Sorry.
Okay. So, boys, I need. Has anybody here got necrotic resist?
I do,
No.
but I have 4 hit points, so it don't matter.
You think I would, but I don't.
Okay, so it's just Razgor.
Disease.
I
Alrighty.
preemptively use my legendary resistance.
Fuck. Lady, how many hit points have you got left?
8.
9.
Do we
Survive.
even need to bother rolling?
Yes. So, we need some corpses. We've got Wilfred and we've got Brienne. Cleve,
I
Razgor, and Shrimp. I need all of you to make willpower saving throws for me, please.
I legendary resist.
Okay, do you auto pass?
I ain't fucking with this shit.
I rolled willpower. Willpower is wisdom, correct?
Ooh, Raz, that's not good.
14.
22.
Pass. Raz, you say 14.
Yep.
That's not ideal, but maybe they can put you back together again. Okay. So,
Do we even have any healing potions?
No.
you guys bought some.
We used
Think.
them all.
Oh no.
We're frivolous with our healing potions.
Oh wait, I need to roll for him as well.
Brienne still has 2, for what it's worth.
Oh, if only we could get there.
Quickly dive to her. Oh, that's not good. Those aren't good rolls at all. Okay, so he's gonna get burned.
Yay!
Oh no, he's gonna get burned.
A small amount of revenge.
Oh no! Can I legendary resistance now?
Can Cleve see the
No.
explosion coming?
Oh yeah, you can see the
Can
explosion.
Cleve
coming.
Misty Step?
I
It's an action.
to the reaction.
It's a bonus
Well,
action.
Bonus action.
It's a bonus
Unfortunate.
action.
Unfortunately. So that would cause. Sorry. So that would cause then.
I can see the robot, can't I?
It's kind of just like a blur,
Well, I can see it.
I suppose, technically.
Does that mean that I can use Uncanny Dodge to half the damage?
Suppose, yes. Technically.
I might need that.
Pretty much, right? Yep.
Okay. So this is kind of awkward. You guys might just actually kill the big bad right here.
Mr. Wolford was the true hero. By building a giant bomb.
Again.
And then come across his way.
Oh, more by virtue of killing all the like plot-relevant artifacts, like blowing up all the plot-relevant artifacts, so there's not enough left to finish the campaign. Really.
Wilford's done nothing but try to derail this campaign.
What? No, I have not. I take that back.
Okay, fine. Screw it. We'll just do it this way. I need all of you to roll D100 again for me, please.
Oh no.
Can I just die?
Oh, I rolled a 94.
I rolled a 93.
Oh no.
5.
Nice.
70.
I rolled a 91.
Hold on, let me get rid of these and... Alright, what? Give me your numbers.
70.
70.
Okay. And,
Yeah.
Who else?
94.
91.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Random?
No, we're making it highly
5.
deserved.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, at least he's bringing the average down.
Will it help?
It will indeed. Okay, so I think I figured out what everything's effects are. Oh, you guys ever tested the Yellowstone, did you? On anything?
Probably not.
Nope.
Which one?
The yellow one.
Hasn't he been using that to teleport
yeah,
around
no.
everywhere?
That's orange, isn't it?
That's the burnt orange one.
Oh.
Is the effect complete and utter annihilation?
It is not, in fact. But it does have some slight side effects. Since the redstone's in there with its mutation and madness and affinity for aberrations and all those wonderful things. Alrighty! So, you want the good news or you want the bad news?
There is no good news. There's only pain.
Bad news us.
Well, what's the good news? Let's be happy.
No,
first.
I want the come up on the other side.
You
Gotta
wanna come
tear
up
us
on-
down first.
Okay. So good news is, the explosion. It ripples out, freezing everything in this environment in time for a moment. As light blazes for a moment, a new sun is born inside these eternally dim caverns, which then slowly turns a baleful yellow-orange color as you can feel the magic getting stripped out of your very being. Good news is, this doesn't kill you.
Yay.
Bad news is, Keith, your curse is broken.
Oh shit!
Which curse?
Well, you see, this is a problem.
The one that's been hiding in his backstory.
The one that we never really engaged in the backstory. So, Keith, your curse is broken. Some
Oh,
people
dear.
got it broken for you.
I'll find one, don't worry.
Oh wow, that guy's screwed. Wolford is dead. Brienne is dead. Robot is dead. Raz, congratulations, you're a fighter. As you are literally sapped of magical energy in this concussive detonation ripping out from the central point. Lady,
Hi.
due to being a
You
magical
dead.
product,
Yeah.
you are no longer a lady.
Okay.
You're a chunk of metal and stone and flesh in humanoid form. Your consciousness trapped inside with no locomotive ability and no magic to speak of.
Okay.
Which is the good news.
And the bad news is?
I need you all to roll a scatter dice for me, please. Or one of you.
Which
Pick
is
one of
me?
you and roll a scatter dice for me. Roll a d8.
Oh, one of us rolls like a d8.
One of you pick one amongst you who will be the arbiter of your fate.
Who wants to roll it?
I'll roll it.
Okay. Roll the dice.
As you guys see, the once decrepit and old form of Cleef get washed away by the magical energies
Probably still large.
Fucking
Replace-
told you Cleef was a dragon.
by the silvery mercurial scales of an enormous dragon.
Yo, guys.
I make no noise because I am not a thing.
Yes, no
And I'm
mouth.
dead.
What did you roll, random?
5.
5. Okay. Good news. Where are you guys? Sorry, I'm trying to see where you end up.
We even have telepathy.
You have nothing, my friend.
Oh, okay.
You have no mouth and you must scream.
Yeah,
So-
I have
so-
no nothing that must be.
Oh
So is
god.
Cleef just a dinosaur now since he has no magic as a dragon?
I guess if he has no magic, he's just a giant lizard now.
4, 5. Which would put us at... Oh no. Wait. Okay.
Go into the Feywild.
I wouldn't be that cruel to you. It was one of the options.
Letty wakes up and he's a dagger at the bottom of a lake that's never known oxygen, the taste of air. Ah!
As reality itself folds into itself as the new sun born of Wilfred's artifice grows ever brighter. The space around you goes white, cold, and then wet. And you find yourself standing knee-deep in snow in an Arctic wasteland.
Next to Cthulhu.
Snow gently falling around you. Above you, a cavern ceiling. Innumerous tunnels, caverns large and small, all leading away from this snowy cavern in which you stand. The cavern ceiling above you is literally thousands of yards above you somewhere. Around you, howling winds. And from every direction, the sound of shouting, screams, and whispers of thousands of different voices in thousands of different languages carried to you on the wind. As you find yourselves on the plain of pandemonium. Which is where we will end for today, I guess. Since I didn't expect somebody to explode the freaking stones.
I should have killed Wilfred at the gates.
So...
In my defense, it only happened because someone was like, I'm going to throw my robot over the cliff to feed it to Cthulhu. Well, no. My counter proposal is, how about not?
How about explosion?
Oh god.
You know, that monster was talking a whole lot of smack when it was like,
What happened to
you
him?
don't know what you're doing, man.
What happened
So
to Bad Guy?
Bad guy is screwed, because you guys stripped the entire area of magic. Bad guy doesn't exist without magic.
Yeah, who doesn't know what he's doing now? Man.
What happens to Cthulhu without magic?
Well, like I said, you guys kind of screwed the campaign, because you just, A, blew up all the plot-relevant artifacts, except for, like...
Well, you see, if you told us how to use them, we wouldn't have had to get this far.
Maybe you shouldn't have yeeted your profit into...
We were trying to figure out how to use them before that, and you were being like,
you know, like clacking
Very
them together
vague.
and seeing what happens. Not science.
Yes, but that was where we were going, and where we actually, asked, how do we use them? Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Well, hint, hint, by not exploding them.
In my defense, I've just
So this one's destroyed. Hold on. I want to see how many of these actually exist. The shrimps are still there. Mutation aberration destroyed. Green one is destroyed. Purple one is still okay.
Woo.
Shrimp one is fine. Cyan one's destroyed, and that one is destroyed. So the only ones. Oh, and that one's destroyed. So the only one left is the purple banishment one and the divination one. Yeah, I'm not miscounting
Yellow-
here. And the Razgor's
yellow
amulet.
A tiny bit of yellow.
Yeah, only 2 of the stones are left. That's not enough. You guys basically destroyed the body of God.
Woo!
Woohoo!
We
I'd
tore
say
up the
that was-
rules.
I'd say that was a grand success.
Mr. Wolford is riding the heaven train into eternity, being very impressed with himself.
Mr. Wolford is like, suck on it. Okay, so yeah, there are not enough stones left to stall the or to stop the prophecies from coming true. I suppose the prophecies aren't really even relevant anymore because can't
We
have
killed
lost
God.
prophecies. You killed one of the gods.
Oh look, it's the end of the world.
Did we fail to stop the end of the world, or did we stop the end of the world?
Both?
Cool.
You
Mission
failed.
failed successfully!
Yeah!
Failing
Okay,
up with
sure.
boys.
Rubbish.
So you stop Cthulhu from taking over the world, but you didn't stop the Atrophal from killing everybody eventually.
Who? What now?
So, question is, do you guys want to carry on from here?
Yes,
And
because
without-
I'm a dragon.
Well, Raz, you'd be a fighter at this point. You are now completely magicless.
I'm not even a character.
You're not a character anymore. Unless they want to go on an epic journey to try and, like, free your personality and stick you in a new Warforged body, I guess. But I don't know if you can communicate that to them.
No, because I don't even have telepathy anymore.
If only
so I'm
Mr.
literally a
Wilfred
hunk.
was here.
If only Mr. Wilfred was... And then, yeah, Brian and Wilfred would need new characters. But yes, the one... Okay, so you guys have got 2 options. 3 options. 4 options? You're in Pandemonium at the moment, which is a bad time.
with no magic.
With
Hey,
no magic.
I've got a banish stone though.
You do have a banished
Well,
stone,
was the
Oh.
magic white from the stones?
Yes.
I have a stone.
You have a stone.
You have the stone that the Fae gave you.
No, we left that with
Well, effectively, you have the same.
I can't
Fake
remember
it.
his name. Meat slab.
Thyroid?
Thyroid.
So, you can play from here on Pandemonium is your option. And try and figure out a way back, I guess. Would Cleef even continue adventuring at this point as a dragon? Having now recovered his memories in the most awkward way possible?
He would like to get home.
Okay.
I wonder if Dragon Blood would restore my helmet.
I mean,
Wow.
You,
Well,
you turn to, you
Mr.
turn to
Tiger.
Cleve holding his dagger, remembering how you could upgrade it.
How big of a dragon is Cleve?
huge.
I'm very big.
Well, if you're huge, like the size you, that's not very big for a dragon.
You're not stabbing me.
Well, the fluff is it has to be bathed in the blood of slain dragons.
You ain't
so
killing me.
Yeah, no.
It's not going to stop him from trying.
So, yeah. I welcome input at this point. I would also like to point out for the record that the guy had 15 hit points left when that detonated. Just as I thought you should know.
Well, dick moves and constantly pushing people away. We might have not, we might not
I
have
will
had
have
to.
you know that was
Yeah.
Wilfred's first port of call. That was before there was any push.
No.
Yes, but you see,
I wasn't going to
that was
detonate it
in-
until he threw all the gems towards the giant monster
Exactly.
god that wanted to get it. So I feel like that was a reasonable time to detonate the implement plan not taken alive.
I don't understand why y'all would give the crazy inventor the stones in the first place.
You'd have to take that up with Shrimp.
Well,
He
I
was
mean-
the one who did it.
I point out that I did use it was effective
It was.
in my defense.
In your defense, it was extremely effective.
I don't understand why the DM keeps giving you nukes. That's like your fourth nuke you set off this campaign.
I don't. He just seems to have a predisposition for blowing up plot artifacts. So, ideas, suggestions?
Mulligan, the last 2 sessions.
I do apologize, guys. I did not mean to derail the campaign. Honestly, I was just like, if Cthulhu's going to get all of them, then the campaign's over anyway. So
What do you boys want to do?
I don't know. That's up to everybody. Or everybody else.
I'm not fussed.
I would vote to continue.
Darwin.
For
Oh
obvious
god,
reasons.
how do I even balance encounters at that point? I don't even know.
You don't. You leave them
You
as
can't- you
is and let
don't.
the dragon
Like-
fuck everything up.
Yeah, you can, because you have one character is a dragon, one who is just like a fighter now. And
A
I
classless
can't
fighter.
even do a thing. I can't even communicate. I'm just a hunk of metal.
I'm thinking more along the lines of if you guys get new classes, like, or you know.
Well, you plot armor that during this explosion, the rest of the party miraculously survives and also winds up in pandemonium. And then everybody just winds up like
If
you have
Wilfred
to take a
survives-
non-magical version.
If
Well,
Wilfred survives,
who's to say
Ragnar
that
will
he?
kill him.
Who's to say that he? Who's to say that he doesn't because of the the
Razgor.
explosion?
I don't know why you're getting mad at me, Razgo. It's Brion who led us into a trap.
I just thought of summer. You know that like magic stuff that you get when you level it up by getting in dragon blood?
Yeah.
It ain't magic no more.
Mhm.
If you apply enough dragon blood, it might be magic again.
You have a really nice helmet now, Razgor.
Yeah,
Sorry,
what
I
does
just needed to get
Cleef,
Mr. Wolford out from under the dragon.
what does Cleef's dragon think about Razgor wearing a dragon head?
It was a red dragon. He was a dick.
Very true. So, new classes, new characters. What do you guys want to do? Although I would like to point out once again, he had 15 hit points left.
I want to be a dragon.
If I had rolled anything but a 1, I could have hit him with my channel divinity.
Why do you think I was counting those 3 hit points you gave me back? Okay, so we have 1 vote for dragon. Although I'm honestly not entirely sure what the hell. How do you balance a... Would you even have class levels at that point?
So it's pretty much just me and Cleef that survived.
Yes.
Well,
and a lump.
I still maintain, plot armor. The whole party could have been transported there, but that's just me.
Well, yeah, technically, if you take Shrimp to like the Wall of Souls or something,
I
you could
would
probably
like to.
him.
I want to remake Shrimp. And then he can ride around and shoot spells from my back.
Put him inside a filthy meat body.
Oh, he'd love that. Much like Data from Star Trek, his quest was always to become more man-like.
I don't know about that last part. Shrimp?
No, I liked my body. But then again, I like being able to locomote more.
That's pretty crazy.
I could
Okay.
take Cavalier and just Cleef could be my mount.
No.
God. This isn't that kind of party. Also, indoors might be a problem.
You'd think that, but it isn't.
It's indoors. Just smash the doors apart.
I
and
don't
the
even
walls,
need
too.
to open a fucking door.
Oh. Oh.
Amorphous.
Oh. Forgot about that. I forgot about that.
So what? You're a goo dragon.
Yeah,
Is it
I can fit through spaces
But you-
that are 1 inch wide.
But you have no. You're a non-magical dragon.
I don't have any
You're
magic
just
anyway.
a lizard.
I have breath and I have smashins.
Breath is a magic thing.
I would say it's a natural thing.
Let's have a look.
Also, would the explosion have carried over into Dragoncleave?
I'm looking in. The dragon's breath weapon is not listed as a magical effect, and therefore anti-magic zones and such not affect or nullify it.
Yeah.
Making me go freaking find sage articles at this time of night.
Dumb question with regards to the explosion. Purely by virtue of the fact that it was an explosion, wouldn't there have been like any kind of force damage or anything just from the explosion itself?
No, that's what the D4 rolls were for, to see which stones damage there were. If you had rolled the necrotic stone, well then, you would have
Smack.
had a bad time. But no, you rolled the other two.
Okay.
You rolled the red one's effects, specifically as the primary effect, which is what stripped the magic out of the area. And then you rolled the, teleport stones effects. Which is why you are currently in Pandemonium. So, Razgor, do you want to carry on Razgoring? Yay or nay?
Nay.
Nay. Alright. Brienne is dead. Wilfred is dead. Shrimp is effectively a rock. So I guess this is the story of Cleef.
Yay!
Stuck in Pandemonium and his quest to get back to his own home world. His old home world. Which we might pick up at some point. Alright, so we've got multiple options here, boys. We could play some one-shots. We can play out the rest of the campaign from different people's perspective. It won't be quite as powerful as you play out the end of the world where you guys get invaded and murdered. As you defiantly held on as long as you can. Or we can do some Liddy stuff, if Liddy wants to do any Liddy stuff for his campaign that he's been working on. Or we can do some... Wait, I already said one-shots, didn't I?
Yeah, you said earlier one shots.
Yeah, one shot, or like 1 to 3 shots. I've got a couple of short things prepped as well if you guys want to try out different characters or classes and that kind of stuff for something without much continuity, but just, for fun. I don't know. What else? What can you guys think of? That's my options I have available for you.
There's the heresy. What's dark?
And there's also the Heresy What's Dark. But I was thinking specifically on the lines of the D&D side.
I'm easy either way.
Finsitter.
Do I get to play dragon?
Maybe in one of the one-shots. Unless we do a solo session. Cleef's path back to Belarus.
The search for Cleef.
Search for Cleef.
Honestly, at this point, I might just eat Razgor, steal the axe, and then be like, "Yeah, I'll get you back to."
Oh, that's
to
actually a
D4.
question. Would Azure Edge be magical?
Oh
or
god, you've
non-magical
killed it!
now?
It's dead. It's dead, Jim.
Rip.
Rip.
Sorry. Forgot. I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
because
I've known it was dead.
yeah. So,
And after this fight, I was gonna have Shrimp teleport or banish her back to Waterdeep universe.
You guys want to know why you're fighting?
Yes, please.
Wizard, illusionist ability, illusory reality. You guys were actually still by the refugees when you were fighting. You never got on the boat. You
Well,
never
they're just
actually...
watching, thinking, "What the fuck are
Well,
they
then my
doing?"
dispel magic should have made the boat go away if it was illusion.
Nope. Illusory reality makes it unaffected by dispel magic. It is a real object for all intents and purposes.
Horseshit.
That's wizards, yo.
Yeah, but there's got to be some way for the player characters to be able to determine that it's a magical effect.
It's not magic. It's a reality.
Yeah, but it's an illusion, which is magic.
Not anymore when it's made solid. It's an actual thing. Illusory reality is bonkers, by the way. I'm glad that nobody plays Illusion Wizards. Because as a DM, that must be hell to deal with.
Quick, everyone
Right.
roll up one of them.
That's what I was gonna say.
Listen to this. By 14th level, you've learned the secret of weaving shadow magic into your illusions to give them a semi-reality. When you cast an illusion spell, first level or higher, you can choose one inanimate, non-magical object that is part of the illusion and make that object real. You can do this on your turn as a bonus action while the spell is ongoing. The object is real for 1 minute. For example, you can create an illusion of a bridge over a chasm and then make it real long enough for your allies to cross. The object can't deal damage or otherwise directly harm anyone. So they were basically using a permanency version of this effect. It's insane. Even like 1 minute making anything a reality is kind of bonkers. Imagine like casting an adamantine box around some illusion and then making it real. Congrats, you stuck. Or shackles. Or lava pit. You've now lava. You've created lava under your opponent. Or whatever else you can think of. It's bonkers. Absolutely crazy. Illusions are nuts and very scary things. But yes, you guys were actually by the poor...
Oh, those poor refugees. Now the orcs definitely have not survived in this world.
Let's just say the
No,
orcs
nobody does.
long for the world.
Mission failed successfully.
On the upside, you guys blew up enough of the plot-relevant artifacts so that the big bad of the campaign cannot reincarnate.
It was the big bad.
I suppose it doesn't really matter anymore. So the long and the short of it was, during the whole war where Mechanus got killed by his brothers and sisters, you can't kill a god permanently, right? They eventually come back. Their bodies coalesce from asteroids and meteor showers and that kind of thing, and eventually they'll be back. And while this is going on, they're basically like slowly growing back to full godhood or whatever you want to call it. But they're vulnerable while this is going on. You can siphon off their divinity. So the last boss of the campaign was going to be a tropal. Let me find a picture for you, and I will show you what they look like.
You were trying to settle on the reforming god?
Amongst other things. He needed the stones, basically, to get most of the stuff back. But it's basically, think like God fetus that has gone horribly wrong. They look like that. And they are... Would you mind copying the image, please, sir?
Nah.
They look
So
like...
wait, were we trying to stop the god from reforming?
That would have been the last guy that you guys fought.
No.
So
Imagine planet-sized that thing, basically.
yeah.
You guys have been siphoning off the divinity from the reforming gods.
So we were trying to steal more power before that thing could.
Pretty much. And then once you kill it, you could take the remaining power to become... Well, one of you to become the next divinity.
So at the end of the day, it would have wound up becoming a free for all between the party members.
Maybe.
No, think knowing everybody in the party.
Maybe. I'd have discussed it out of game first.
Well,
I'm
out
sure
of game,
we could
how
have
were
come
we
to
meant?
some amicable?
How were the stones meant to be used or controlled?
The stones are all
I'm going
God's body, or a
Yeah.
god. the specific god's body, I suppose I should say. So you would have been able to drain them essentially.
No, but I mean, how? Because touching them basically triggered the effect on whatever was touching them. So
My
how were because like for example in the battle we had now, the green stone was on the end of the staff, okay, and Razgor used the staff, but he got none of the effects. Only Letty was able to channel the effects of the staff
No, I
with
wasn't.
the stone attached to the end of it. So Letty was channeling
well,
the stone
no,
power.
actually. No, he
He
wasn't.
just used it as a club.
He just used the staff.
So
The
that
stone
shit ton of damage was from the staff itself and not the stone.
itself. The stone
Jesus.
had the life leech effect, which is what he used to hang on so long during the fight.
Yeah,
Was
no,
getting-
but what I mean is how were, because when we tried to do stuff like that, nothing happened.
Because they're much closer to Divinity than you. He is a direct representative of a
Okay,
complete
so
Divinity.
that was the mechanic. So that was the mechanic that you were using. Is like so that as we get closer to Divinity, we'd be able to actually start using the powers of the stones.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that
And also, the
okay,
staff
that
is
makes sense.
5d10 psychic damage when you get twat with it when you're used by a aberrant creature.
Holy shit!
Would anyone like to know the fantastic story as to how Cleef the dragon became Cleef
Oh
the old
yes.
man?
Oh yes.
Can I just find out first, Griffey, which stone would have given me elemancy powers?
Well, technically, here's the fun part. If you guys got to the end, you would have been able to. I had built a portfolio for each of you of spheres of influence, depending on what you guys have been doing over the campaign. Like Razgor's was like Berserker Rage and Strength and Conquest and Fear and so on, and like Brienne's was basically being a cockroach that never dies. But each of you, once you each would have had certain abilities in your portfolio that you would have built up over the course of the campaign, or that you had built up over the course of the campaign, and then at the end, each of you would have also been able to pick a sphere of influence as well as a new deity. So you could have been the first Elementor if you wanted to, Matt. Technically.
Okay, that's actually it would have been a pretty cool way to
Except
continue
for,
on
you
with
know,
everything.
To blow up everybody with the rock.
Yeah, well, details.
Oh man,
Details.
hindsight is 2020.
Oh,
I do have one question though. That shopkeeper in Homeal, was that a dragon?
No.
What was she then? I am really curious about that.
Okay, shall we go through the list?
Yes, please. They're like lots of little things. I just like where out of game. I would love to know what everything was and what the what was the plan that you had that got derailed either by shunting shit into lava or ballisting the red dragon to death unexpectedly.
Poor Ballista. She was a good Ballista. Okay, so let's go
With
to
giant worms.
I need to bounce, guys. I'm sorry. I'll chat to you guys later.
Yeah,
Cheers,
good
man.
It's not a problem. Let me just scroll down the station list. So we got all the way to 22 before we had Major Henderson. Okay, so Cleve, why doesn't Cleve tell his story first? Because we kind of interrupted Cleve, actually. Cleve Dragon to Cleve Old Man story.
What? Hello. Sorry, I stepped away.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll tell your Cleve story first, since you were saying something.
Oh, so yeah, Cleef Dragon had dragon wife and dragon kids, and you know how kids can be. So Cleef wanted some time away, so decided he'd make himself a human for a bit, see what it was like to be old and stuff. And basically, he'd done messed up the spell and cursed himself into a permanent old man.
And the backflips?
Well, that was somehow entirely unconnected to that.
Was it just because he was in a body that could actually do backflips now?
Not so much. That was actually the meteorite hitting the building adjacent to the one where Cleve's old age home was. But just thought he was fell over a pair of slippers going down some stairs or something. And then he was better. Okay, so you're talking about Chauncey specifically.
Well, for starters, yeah.
Who else? So that I can keep all of them.
Actually, as just like the Chauncey, the Feywild outside Baranovici, and what was the envisaged? I'm really curious about the dwarf city. How you were expecting that to go? Because
Well,
I know
Dwarf City originally
I know
was
the
going to be
Greek
with Trashy's
the Greek fire was not something you expected.
Well, Dwarf City was originally going to do with Trashy's character. It was going to be his character arc was going to be set there because,
Yeah.
one of the crazy Gwincel people. As for the fire, that's fine. That's not really a huge issue, so to speak. Sorry, having to keep scroll upwards and downwards is so annoying. So many destroyed. Let's see. Feywild. What about the Feywild? It's basically just an area that's
No, it's just,
completely by elves.
how were we meant to get the stone from those elves? By killing them, or what was the?
Definitely kill them. There's also the bloody gate you guys never used.
Yep, but even taking the bloody gates to get in there, they were the ones holding the stone, were they not?
Bloody gates in a different area from.
No, but they were the ones holding the stone. So even if we'd come in via the bloody gates, we would have still had to get to them, correct?
Yes.
So how were we meant to get it from them?
Well, make alliances along the way. Political rivals. Or alternatively, make a deal with the Winter or the Summer Queen. Do some favors. They scratch your back, you scratch their back. Or combat.
With an axe.
With an axe. I can actually post you the. Hold on, let me go back to the encounters page. I actually think I still have them saved. I do still have them saved. Can I share encounters on Beyond?
Can I briefly say thank you to the big brains in the party that made an offhand comment about Cleef being a dragon?
That was me. I think I started the whole thing.
that was us the one night seeing the thing. Ah, that's got to be Cleef.
Immediately after that, I'm on Steam to Griff. So Cleef is a dragon now, okay? And then,
Yeah.
And then Griff made
and the other thing,
what
what was that thing flying over the party that one night?
Oh, the big dragon, the red one.
The big dragon. That's the mother of the red dragon you guys killed.
Oh, so we were meant to fight it at some point.
Oh, she would have probably fought you at some point.
What
She was
about
observing.
the shopkeeper bitch?
Oh, Chelsea. She's a kobold.
So almost a dragon.
Almost a dragon. But yes, that's the encounter. I posted the encounter picture there in thing. And that was when you guys were level 11.
Imagine how she'd react if Dragon Cleef came back to home mail. Please take all of my goods.
This Cleef guy going out for some cigarettes.
I was only meant to be for like a couple of months, but Cleef's an idiot.
I mean,
Permanently cursed himself.
But yeah, you guys could have taken the Lord and Lady of Baranovici, as you can see there, Mr. Urk. Not too crazy.
Yeah, but when you say we could have taken them, like we could have taken everybody in this encounter.
You could.
How much health did they have?
We definitely could if somebody hadn't blown us up.
Each Winter Fae has 127 hit points and an AC of 19.
What was going to happen
when fucking wrecked them?
What would have happened when Cthulhu surfaced?
That is actually an honest question, because the way I've picked the way I had the setup with Cthulhu here that I had in my head was that specifically in this case it's less about Cthulhu being a bad guy and more just about Cthulhu going, oh, okay, I've got somebody there that's actually actively paying attention to me, and that he's not necessarily going to kill, maim, and mangle.
Oh, he's not going to on purpose. He has an armor class of 25, 676 hit points, and He excludes an aura of non-Euclidean madness, where creatures that start a turn within 240 feet of him must succeed on a DC 25 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute.
All right.
And then, if you fail that save, and you have to do it every turn, if you fail that save, then you get affected by Palingenesis, where welcome to Star Monsterdom, where you become like the priest. And it just goes bad or worse from there. It just goes worst from there.
Well, we all could have been immune from being frightened.
You could have, yes. But it's okay. He also has the Otherworldly Gaze, DC 25 Intelligence saving throw, take 33 psychic damage if you look at him. The Eldritch Howl, DC 25 Constitution saving throw, where when he speaks. And then there's the Unspeakable Horror, where he devours the soul of an unconscious creature within 120 feet of him that he can see, aka Brian.
Why
This
would
creature
he?
dies and cannot be resurrected except via a wish spell or until he chooses to release its soul.
Which he would
So-
do.
But he was coming to fuck us up.
Oh yeah,
Why would
So
he?
this- we were
Why
done
was he
either
coming
way.
to screw the party up?
he was just wake and cranky because he doesn't care. He's Cthulhu.
But he did care because she asked nicely.
He only cared in so much as you were a vessel to get the stones to him, to bring them to him, as opposed to having to like try and exert his influence through cultists that tend to go crazy and be ineffectual, and not really get much other than get the local law enforcement to come put them down. Brian
Well,
was simply a way for him to get what he wanted easier. He doesn't care about Brian.
Yeah, and shrimp.
Shrimp is
That I'm
Parts.
curious about.
Shrimp is one of his little noodly appendages. The body, the obsidian body,
Is he like the
vessel.
Gene Stealer cult?
Not exactly, no. Since Cthulhu isn't of that world, he needs a foothold. Now, normally various gods and such, don't much care for eldritch abominations sitting up on their doorstep, so they tend to twat them on the head with a newspaper whenever they try to set up shop on their world. But since this god is dead, it provided an opportunity for Cthulhu to get his foot in the door, so to speak. But he couldn't yeet all the divine energy because the Atropal had already stolen a chunk of it, and you lot had already stolen a chunk of it. So he needed a way to get more of that sweet god body to nibble down on to get some power. And Brienne was that, and Shrimp was that.
Ah.
Shrimp was a vessel for his will. A little like Brienne and Shrimp were kind of like juxtaposed against each other, where Shrimp was a part of Cthulhu in the material realm, and Brienne was a part of the material realm going into the other side.
Okay. So that's how you were seeing it.
In out.
Okay.
In out with the great old one. All for his plans. But yes, had Wilfred not
Rebellious little noodle.
rebellious little noodly appendage. Had Wilfred not detonated the stone, you guys would have actually won that fight. Because he
But
had
then
50 points remaining.
And then Cthulhu would have killed us.
If you kill
No,
him, then...
I assume that the illusionary reality would have ended.
Correct.
Yeah, like,
We would just be needed back to the.
I was positioning myself like I'd made him so he couldn't see me. I had advantage on my next attack. I was just gonna run and jump off a cliff and stab at him.
Stab your
And
bastard.
then explosions.
And then
Holy
explosions.
explosions.
And then the Wilfred explosions. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't Hippo this time who managed to completely derail a campaign. I'm kind
That's
of
a
amazed.
first.
I'm kind of shocked, not gonna lie. But
Hey,
yeah,
Griff, quick question.
hmm.
Does Dragoncleave level up now?
I have to figure out if Dragoncleave even has class levels at this point. I don't even know.
Class dragon.
Class, right.
God,
Does
Dragon
he?
Rogue.
What is your name, class, and species? Dragon. Dragon.
So wait, if that was an illusionary reality, was Cthulhu real enough to actually be deleted?
Technically,
So am I technically the only remaining part of Cthulhu now?
correct. You're
What?
literally an Eldritch artifact.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure.
Well,
Well-
yes. Not
I
That
actual.
shrimp is the little Eldritch artifact. Oh god, that's an actual item, isn't it? Now.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we were voting on campaigns, there was this one, and there was one where the world was already fucked, and we were fighting for survival.
Yeah,
we
like
could just say like it's 1,000 years in the future or 100 years, and since we failed, the world's fucked, and like just kind of cross campaign.
Yeah,
something
that
like
could
that.
actually work.
Random. We've done a campaign like that before.
We've already done
ended
this.
badly.
This is horrible. They don't end well.
We kind of just sped up the end of the world, really.
But we start at level 13.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really plan for that contingency because I didn't expect after the spectacular, Brienne town abortion where you killed all those townspeople by mashing stones together. I honestly didn't expect anybody to do that again.
That's actually what we're supposed to do with those Modrons. How the frick?
You're
What
eventually-
happened there?
You guys are going to have to hit up the plane of Primus, which was going to be near the end of the campaign. The Modron invasion is the Grey Tide. You'll remember the last
Okay.
time I described the corrupted Modrons in the city. They
Yeah.
were no longer symmetrical and their usual coppery
Yes.
cells. They were mutated.
And the second we took the stone out of the bag of holding, they were trying to teleport in. What were we expected to do there?
Not my problem. I just created the encounter. You guys figured it out. It's not the DM's job to figure out the response.
No, but when you with something like that, you must have had some idea of how you wanted the
Nope.
party to try and handle it,
Nope.
because that would have involved, because then we would have wound up going to the plane of Primus considerably earlier, would we not?
That's fine. That's not, you don't always
No,
plan it.
that's why I'm asking.
It's so hard to plan that kind of stuff. No, literally. Like, let me find my notes for that session. Actually,
Just trying to understand, like with like a lot of the with some of the encounters, is like I'm still trying to like what were we meant to do to like defeat them or to end the encounter?
sometimes
Should we have traveled through to that plane to go and do it? Was that the thing? And then that's what I was like. It's still a bit of a like, I'm not sure what could we have done there.
what session was that? Was it 17 or 18, or what was it? Or was it earlier? Gralden's funeral was 14. That's when you guys found out about Mugbreaker. It was session 15. Yeah, no, I don't have any notes for that. I have no notes for that. It was literally a case of meh, whatever. Let them figure it out. I just have a bunch of like pinned notes for various cities and how they get wrecked. Why are you guys trying to flip the table?
Because at some point somebody has to roll a natural 20.
Roar!
You see that again? Do you see? It's fucking Griff. It's Griff's dice.
I assume he just has the right to flip the table.
Everyone else does. Just me and Griff.
Yay! I can do things. Truly, I am strong. Strong like a bull.
But again, you see, all it does is it just confirms that Griff's dice were loaded.
My dice were not. I deleted my dice at the start of today's session. I'll have you know.
You deleted some dice.
I deleted
You
all the dice.
deleted the dice that you let us see.
Can I make the DM screen intangible and you guys can see? Oh my god,
Okay, hold on.
so rude. I literally deleted all the dice.
There you go.
Can't believe this. Slanderous talk.
So
Slanderous.
these blue dice here, then.
Yeah, those are the new ones I created today. I pulled them out of the.
Oh yeah, you need to
That's
pull them out of there.
blue fuck yous.
Those are the new dice, but yeah, no, there's no more
Okay.
dice left. Just the new blue ones because I deleted all the grey ones. The glay ones.
Clay one.
Indeed. Indeedy do.
So what would Cleve do? Like, would Cleve try and actually recover Shrimp?
Maybe.
Okay.
of all of the
Will you
parties,
just carry him in
was
your
his
mouth?
favourite.
Aww.
All the party is the only one he ever cared about. Alternate option, if you guys want. Liddy has a campaign pitch that he's been working on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
Tell
you
me
guys
more.
want-
I can give you the campaign ideas you guys want.
Yeah,
Let me,
that'd be
Let
great.
me post them.
And then
I'll
the
put it
third,
up at some point so you can vote for it if you guys want to do it.
the third option is Dark Heresy.
Whatever happened to the Dark Heresy Fallout game?
Dark Heresy Fallout game?
The one you were running.
I don't think we ever started with that.
Heresy?
You wanted
Oh,
to
it
use
was
the...
Dark Heresy. Yeah, no, it was kind of a schlep, so it died.
Mm.
More accurately, we all died to gunfire.
Yeah. Did you,
Those
wait, did you
ideas
guys
look
die
pretty
to
good.
gunfire or no?
I think we died to
I don't
gunfire.
think so.
It is. Liddy's campaign idea. Show them the map, Liddy. Show them the map.
A map? Which map?
Yes.
Oh god, yeah.
The world map thing you made.
Yeah, I got a couple of my... Let me go and find them and then upload them, because I don't think I ever uploaded them to, like, Imgur or anything.
Um,
Pop them up. I need to go.
no
Have
problem.
an awesome evening, everybody. Thanks for an awesome adventure.
That was a interesting end. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that was actually pretty cool. And then I'll check everything out. Cheers,
Yeah.
guys.
See you.
Dude.